reviewing that show. We here to review that show. And if we think we can, then we can still review that show. All the people be trying to review like us, but you know they can. It's Marty, and that's it.
Review that show, bitch!
Oh, really? Okay, it's that good. All right, cool.
You know what I'm saying? No, technically, dog, I already kind of talked about it on Fly with Bats, dog.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right, fair enough.
But no, it's not. No. But you asked me a million. You asked me the question. I was like,
I did. I was curious because you did. Yeah, I was curious. You told me about it. You had a nice little build up. So I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be a good story. Yeah, I can't wait to hear this one.
My dog said the thing that made me laugh is we said did it get off without a hitch. So I was like,
yeah. I can't quite say it didn't get off without a hitch. It got off.
It got off.
That's what's important.
It got off, man. It got off, bro. But it was.
I want you to hear these words.
It was one of those I mean, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I told you I was trying to get her a painting for her birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
he had commissioned the artist and everything. He was just trying to get everything finalized, right?
He told me the price, I wasn't tripping, got it together. Because one thing I will always say, a lot of times, from being in artist circles, a lot of my visual artist friends will tell me that, niggas don't be trying to pay for their work. You know what I'm saying? True. So, if I'm gonna get, the homie to freaking paint a picture or whatever the fuck, I'm gonna respect whatever price you give me, let's go. Because, I'm trying to put some money in the hands of a fellow black artist.
Heard.
So, what I'm saying? I bought a canvas and, I can't front, though. I felt the slight way that I had to fucking buy the canvas and the goddamn and pay you to paint on the motherfucker.
Well, did you? Not to get too much into it, but did you get somewhat of a discounted price since you were kind of supplying the supplies?
No. Well, I'm not supplying the supplies. He's supplying his own paint shit. But yeah, you said for the canvas, no.
For the canvas,
he had his price. Plus, you had to go pay for the motherfucking canvas.
Right.
So I'm like, whatever. I've never commissioned a painting before.
I've never done it either.
So maybe this is the way it's done. Maybe this is normal. Right. Don't be cheap, Bats. Just do the shit. All right. So
I tell myself that constantly. I got you.
Don't be cheap, Bats. All right, fine. So
it's not for you,
it's
right?
Not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Augusta, she's very big on birthdays. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Man, I remember she was venting because me though, if I'm gonna do something, especially if you're my girl, if I'm gonna do something for you for your birthday, you won't know shit. You
gonna surprise you,
bro. I had you thinking I'm the brokest of the broke, that nothing is gonna happen. You're just not expecting shit.
Right.
You feel me? So
you lay the groundwork.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I mean, stuff is hard. Times is rough.
Man, I sell it. You dig? So then she made me feel bad the day before. Or it was slick side I felt bad, but on the other side I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get her because she thought that all her friends were busy and the family going through stuff. So she kind of felt like no one was really caring about her birthday but her.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm getting this whole pain commission, but let me go back a bit. I asked homie how long it'll take. My nigga said 3 days. Fine.
All right.
I got it on the 16th. The canvas to him to the 16th. You know what I'm saying?
Got
so
it.
3 days from then would have been what? The 19th or even the 20th, right? Yeah. He said, what's my deadline? I said, give it to me on the 22nd. Because
okay, gave him a little cushion.
And gave me cushion too because the birthday's on the 24th.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So all this happened at one point. He sends a picture that he was like, man, I think that's the one I'm gonna go with since this little girl he went through Instagram. I was like, okay, that's a fine one, but check out these other ones that I kind of dig for the pain.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Fine. So days go by, and see this event that she had was the day before her birthday. Or something. It might have been the day before her birthday or the day before that, which was my deadline. I still don't got the painting. So that's why a piece of me felt kind of nervous because I'm like, okay, son don't got it as deadline, but fine,
It'll work out.
If I get the day before, that's cool too.
It's still good.
Son. Right. The days went by. At one point, homie was like, yeah, I'm coming, man. I just fell a little bit behind. Then another point, he was like, yeah, man, on the deadline day, that day he said, yeah, man, I'm gonna have it finished by the evening. That night came. He ain't answer back. The next day come, this the 23rd. He was like, yeah, I was sick last night, but you know what? I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish it up. It's gonna be finished today. I'm telling you. All right. The day go by, no word. Then the nighttime come, and he texted me like, oh yeah, man, look, bro, if you happen to catch me in Shamrocks, You feel me? I'm still on the job because I took an Adderall, so I'm gonna be up all night anyway. So don't think I'm not on the job if you see me out and about.
Wait.
What?
The job is painting the. Okay, I don't know. I'm not there. I don't do this all the time. Maybe the job is that.
You already got like a deposit, my dude.
Yeah, how much of it? So you paid them part of the money.
Now,
you paid for the whole thing.
No, I ain't paid for the motherfucker.
Fair enough.
I give home your deposit, son.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there on the 23rd when your deadline was the 22nd, when you said it'll take you 3 days, which would have been the 19th. You heard me? I'm sitting here on the day before the birthday. Kind of like, wait, dog, like this is my present. I'm gonna do other things, but like this is my present. This is the main thing. Because the thing is, at this moment, this month, I am broke. So this money that I am holding on to in my little reserve, it's for this present. It's for this present, and it's for the day of her fucking birthday. Because I know right now I don't even have a phone right now, Marty. You feel me? I don't have a phone right now. I lost my phone in the midst of this, and I wasn't gonna be like, well, I'm not about to pay for her shit now. No, fuck it. I just take my leg. When my paycheck come, I just get a new phone. I take whatever, nigga. Technology don't hold me like that, bitch. But so like that might be even more joke because I'm like, son, I got enough money to pay for a new phone right now, and you're making me feel like you won't even have done what I need done that I'm sacrificing this for. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You kind of blowing me, and I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm kind of getting mad.
Let me know if it's all for now.
So it's like, man, I was like, man, now look, now I gotta turn it up. So then I wound up spending more money. I got her a cake. I just wanted to spend
because you had to compensate for what he potentially may not come through with.
Exactly, man. Because she come from a family, dog, and her family, son. Everyone else, when someone has a birthday, they all get together at a specific time to sing and cut the cake and just have the family around to celebrate them and raise them up and give mad presents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She made that like a bandit from her family because they're just one of those families that just give like that,
They're big on birthdays.
They big on birthdays, nigga.
Yeah.
And also she got friends that give gifts and shit. Either it was a birthday or Christmas. One of her friends got her one of them freaking official audition like circle of lights and shit, like real equipment for your damn career.
Like shit you can really use.
Nigga!
Okay.
So I'm like, bro, I'm not about to be the dude, the nigga.
You ain't gonna make me look bad.
Bro, you got me out here, son.
You know what's ironic about that is that it feels like the trend is that people aren't into birthdays. Mm-hmm. Like I meet more people who are like, oh, I'm really just not into birthdays. Like, granted, these people are old.
Yeah. I mean,
these people are older, but you know what I'm saying? It's just there's a trend. I feel
the older you get, the less you're into your birthday. If you're not where you want to be.
Fair enough. That's a way to look.
Because that's how I feel about my birthday. If it's been a successful year, I enjoy my birthday pretty cool. Right. But this year's been a hard, tough one. I ain't accomplished the things I want to accomplish. This next year older don't make me feel like shit. I'm like, no. Let me get some of these months back, bitch. I'm not ready to be whatever the fuck, nigga. No. Right. So, yeah. So I'm
not ready to move on.
But, like, she is big on birthdays, and so I'm like, all right, so it's like it's nighttime. I'm like, man, this motherfucker ain't gonna have this shit, man. So I'm like, man, because what's funny is I was gonna get her a cake anyway, but since I knew from last year, like I thought her people had on a cake and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I found out like, you know what I mean, this year like she bought her own cake, and in that event I found out she brought her own cake, and she was feeling away because it was like, she really felt alone and planning her birthday this year. And I'm thinking in my mind, well, I'm purposely detached. I'm about to surprise your ass. Right, yeah. You know what I mean? I am still listening to what you're saying. Something in my mind.
But there's only so much you can do to keep your surprise a surprise.
Something being cool. Yeah. And once again, dog, like, and I only got so much money because all kind of crazy shit with bills this particular month. I'm like, baby, if your birthday was like January, but either way it go, you straight, man. You nigga, this is the most fucked up stretch if you dating somebody, especially if you a dude, because your birthday in November, then Christmas is in December, and then Valentine's Day is in February. Motherfucker, you get a love stretch when you got these late birthdays like this. Goddamn it!
Wait. When was your birthday?
Huh? My birthday's in March.
Oh, your birthday! I'm about to say, did I miss yours, or you just said November?
No,
you're talking about her birthday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's okay. She get a stretch. She get November, December, and then February. Boom, 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 nigga.
But you ever talk to those like? Well, maybe she may be different. But you ever talk to those folks who have birthdays close to Christmas, and they're like, yeah, we only really get to celebrate. You either celebrate your birthday or Christmas.
Well, they do that but she got the advantage of her birthday's a month
away. Yeah, it's kind of like you can't use that excuse.
You can't use it.
Yeah.
What you gonna tell me I can't have a Thanksgiving? Because that's I think what usually happens with her. Her birthday's usually like falling around or on Thanksgiving, so it's like you're sharing Thanksgiving sometimes. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah, and
I don't want my birthday to be on any holidays.
Hell no. That's the worst.
So,
well, mine typically falls on Labor Day, which is okay. I'll take Labor Day.
That's fine.
I'll take Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Anything to get a day off. Yeah. I'll take that day.
Those are pretty.
But
so you know what I mean. So it's like late at night. Like it's like so. I'm like, okay, you ain't got a cake, and like the cake I was gonna get was already kind of expensive. That's why I was like, man, do I want to pay this much on the cake?
What kind of cake were you thinking?
This fire's dope, the Burge cake. I always call it dope ass cake, but you know the Burge cake. How the fuck you say the real
fair
shit?
Enough. No.
But and you know them bitches can run. Them bitches.
That's what I asked. I was like, I know something.
Yeah,
I know something
so
up
I'm like, you know,
I
what I mean, I'm in my mind like, because the thing is, if people gonna buy a cake, and if they're gonna do it big, if I buy a cake, I don't know, even though, but then in the back, I'm
gonna be like looking at, whose little bitty cake is this? That's so cute.
But
you
then
bought
I
a
was
cake.
like, look, fuck it. Look, I found the spot. I found like bakery bar. Shouts out the bakery bar. They're open till like midnight, and they just fire spot where they are what they sound like. They're a bakery and a bar.
Okay.
And they have a spot that they got spots you could chill. They got couches and shit that you just eat your fucking cake and drink your fucking liquor and vibe the fuck out.
My nigga, where? What the fuck is this place? Because you just made me the nigga if this place really exists. If you're not just selling me Neverland, my nigga.
Dog. It's on.
I am about to be the nigga when I get home.
I want to say it's on Annunciation.
Annunciation? Okay.
Yeah, and they sell them by the slice and they sell whole ones. And of course, I'm like, I gotta get the whole one.
Uptown?
Yeah, we're on top of Tulis and shit. What? Yes, nigga.
What is it called again?
Bakery bar. The bakery bar.
Check
them out, bro.
Yeah.
Because one thing, they even selling bitches by the slice and shit. Now with D-Mac, D-Mac was like, man, you should get a slice, man. She'll appreciate it. I'm like, no, D. I don't have this painting. The motherfucker's getting a cake.
I gotta make up for some shit.
Nigga, I gotta make
Mind your business.
Shit, nigga.
This bitch, give me room.
Want to get a cake. Want to wake up all early this morning. You know what I'm saying? And once again, like right now is a trying time in my life. I don't have a car anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't make the maneuvers that I used to be able to make freely.
So wait, how did you? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So you're gonna get to it. I'm sorry.
Asking friends.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask,
because it's kind of hard to Uber on a phone, right? And it's kind of hard to get around when you have no car. Like, dude, I'm gonna say this. Pause on the story. Pause on the fucking story. I'm just saying this generally in life because people always like to fucking with me, like. Yeah, Bats, I see you doing it with the movies, and yeah, Bats, I see you on TV, and man, I see big things for y'all, this and all that. I swear to fucking God, son, if a nigga ever tell me that I ain't paying no motherfucking dues, or I ain't going through no goddamn journey, or go through some shit for this acting shit, nigga, dude, when niggas don't know broke until they know artists broke. They don't know broke till they know starving artist broke, and the whole thing about being a starving artist is not a fucking, just some title. We be going through
No, this shit is real.
We be going through
It's like... No, because the thing is, you don't never talk to a starving artist. You always talk to the former starving artist. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, but granted though, also too, and I don't know how you feel about this because you know this is you actually living it. You dig? But it's like, at some point, this is gonna be one fucking inspirational ass story that's gonna live beyond.
Only if you make it.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Yes, but I have my faith. I believe what I believe. So I'm saying at some point this is gonna be. I'm saying this is gonna be. You dig? But you know, this is me. This is what I'm saying. You dig? But no, but
I mean, there's a lot of sacrifices that go into this shit, dog. Like, and it's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Because for me personally, man, like I've lost higher paying jobs to go to auditions. Or to do bookings, or to shoot some of these movies, or shoot some of these TVs. I've gotten to a point where I had to take down my way of living just to be able to stay flexible for auditions or for films and for TV. And you know what I mean? You don't know when they're coming. But, you know, it is what it is. So sometimes I have amazing months, dog. It's like, oh my God, if people really understood how much money they pay you to do so little on camera, y'all would be fucking tripped the fuck out, son. Like,
you really want me to pitch y'all? Let me tell you something.
When you have a good year, yeah. But when you having a, you know, and it can get crazy, dog. Like within 1 year, I can be at the bottom of the barrel or flying high depending upon what the fuck is happening. And then you got to also take in the debt that you've accumulated while pursuing this. So it's not like you just get this money. People are like, why don't you save it? Bitch, I try to save it, but guess what a nigga is? They got debt.
They got people with their hands out as soon as you get this shit.
As soon as you get it. Not just talking normal bills. You know, you talking about student loans, we talking about car notes, we talking about back pay, we talking about credit card shit, we talking about court shit, we talking about all kind of shit that already be like, I'm ready to eat up your checks. But what I'm saying is, when you booking, you can pay them and still kind of not be dying. You know what I'm saying? You can still live. That could be a cool thing. But I need niggas to know, son, it's ups and it's downs, it's peaks and it's valleys, and sometimes, man, you're gonna be at that bottom when it's birthday time or when it's Christmas time or when it's Valentine's, and sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice. price or get real damn creative. You know what I mean? Because I'm not above making the gift, you nigga.
Right, exactly, nigga. Coupon.
But he just let me so hang it. If I'd have known nothing, because I could have used half of that money and made some cool shit, because I'm still an artist, nigga. I be coming up with shit. But I'm like, no. I'm like, I want to go for the gusto. I'm trying to kick you in the nuts, bitch. so like, yeah, son. So, you know, I got the cake and shit, you heard me? And fucking, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, I gotta hit you. I gotta, hit you where you on me. Because, like I said, she's not expecting anything. And I felt kind of bad because I'm like,
so
damn.
You did a good job holding up the allure of being aloof.
Oh
like,
I take pride and joy in surprising motherfuckers. Every girl I've ever dated on that level can tell you, like, I don't see. They don't see it coming because I'll play that shit all the way off. Yeah. So I was like, nigga, like 8 a.m, dun 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 dun. I had D to bring me, and like we were just talking about like IHOP. She's like an IHOP head. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
Because my mom was like, I might just cook her breakfast, but I remember she talking about IHOP. So I was like, all right, let me just surprise her. She ain't got to worry about shit. IHOP would have got a breakfast. Boom, drop that off. Gone. Now, since I don't have the present, and since I'm still thinking a guy's gonna hit me up at any time for the present, and the only way that I can text, only way I can do messages is if I'm at home on my computer. I stop by, hugs and kisses. Here go the thing. Boom, I'm gone. Boom, I'm gone. You feel me? And that's why I started using that to my advantage. Because I couldn't straight tell her, hey yo, I'm waiting on your other gift. I ain't want to do all that. So then a few hours later, I come with the cake. Boom, here's your cake. Boom, boom, I'm gone. You know what I mean? So now you just getting used to this. Okay, I'm coming. You got something nice that
what does Bats have now?
Nigga, right. That I'm just making up on the spot because I'm really still waiting for the goddamn pain. God damn it. You feel me? So, like, you know what I mean? The day go by, we kick it. We go by people. You know what I mean? It's like, she had a great day. Her people hooked her up. Her friends hooked her up. It was a cool day. And the whole time, I'm still on the level of this nigga, where is he? When I say her whole birthday went by and I still didn't get the painting, Marty. The next day, you would think that, okay, now you missed your deadline. We've missed her birthday. So I'm thinking it got to be done at least in the early morning, right?
How clued in was the artist? Was he clued in the fact that, like, her birthday is this day and this is what I'm shooting for?
My nigga, I told him her birthday was on the 22nd.
Okay. All right.
You feel me? That's why that's your deadline.
I don't know. I'm trying to just reach for some benefit of the doubt.
We get to the 25th.
Yeah.
And what the text I get on the 25th that morning is, hey bro, I ran out of like red paint, so I'm going
the fuck out of here.
I'm going to get some red paint, but it's coming out. It's coming out well, son.
Nigga, it is done. Like,
I ain't get that paint, dog. I was so mad, son. I ain't get that paint until 10 p.m. on the 25th. After giving it to you on the canvas on the 15th and being assured it was a 3-day job, son. When I got that paint, son,
my nigga, full price.
I know. So it's so funny. I'm talking to this nigga, right? And when he texted me last minute, he was like, "Yeah, man, I put some work in on this, man. I ain't gonna front. Like, I ain't gonna charge you more, but it's worth more than
nigga. That better be gold on that motherfucking canvas.
I'm telling me it's worth more than than da 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 da." And I saw the text. I didn't reply to that text. I was like, "I'm on the way."
Did your homie?
We cool. We're not like besties, but we cool.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
So he come out with the painting, and the thing is, there's something, and he went with the picture, and that's another thing that pissed me off. He went with the picture that
he wanted. I knew you made that distinction. It's like, nah, I got some other stuff that might be. Nah, I'm going with mine.
And I'm like this, son. If you would have want the picture that you wanted and got it in early, cool, because it still look good.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's late and you ran with the
so
picture that you wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he come in the car, he talking all this whoop-de-woo and all this whoop-de-woo, and he understand how mad I am. Because the thing is, all over the text messages, I don't want to say anything about being mad or go get hostile at all, because I want you to finish it.
Right.
Finish it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's important.
And while he giving it to me, he was like, yeah, and there's some more finishing touches that I want to put on it. So, man, when you give it to her, see if you could, get it back. So I'm telling my nigga, you took all this time, you're late, and you're telling me there's more that you didn't even finish? So to me, it's not finished. You essentially tell me it's not really finished, but it's finished enough for you to give to me. And I was like, bro, and the whole time I'm just waiting because my nigga Heem, shouts out to Heem, gave me the ride to go scoop it. And I'm just looking. I'm not saying anything while he's talking, while he's bringing the canvas out. I'm just waiting for him to put the canvas in the car because.
And then you gonna let him have it.
Son.
I'm sorry. I know it's not funny, my nigga.
Son. So he puts the canvas in the car, and my first I was gonna just let him have it off the dump because I'm like, you know what? little cat younger than me. You feel me? What I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like he like in Raheem little bracket. You know what I mean? A lot of them cats, a lot of those artist cats. You know what I mean? I got cool with them through Raheem and my nigga Deuce too, and Joseph. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So a lot of them, you know what I mean? We're like you might be a year older than me, so we're a little older than them. So like I'm kind of regarded like a big brother type. I'm not like the big brother that giving advice all the time. Right. But it's that kind of respect they usually give. And I'm like, oh, it's look, brother, you know what I mean, on all this shit. Oh, okay. So respect, that's why my first mind wasn't to go in on this nigga. Fair because enough. It's like, I already see you're a young artist cat. Your professionalism is down the fucking tools right now. But I'm not about to like wig out on you. I'm not about to fuck up our relationship. We're
gonna make this a teachable
You're not right. You're not professional.
Yeah.
And I'm not even about to go out and make it a teachable moment because I'm mad. So it's like, see, Marty, bro,
dude, you're so much of a better man than me,
Marty,
dude.
Bro, like
I would have had to be and apologize the next day.
I'm known for having a temper. Like,
fair enough.
I've been managing the temper my whole life. I've gotten better at it, but it's still sitting there, son. So I know if I flip out, I'm not gonna stop.
It's like you see red.
Right.
It's hard to turn it off.
I know I don't have the words to adequately school you right fast on. Say, my nigga, you gotta stick to deadlines. You gotta stick to your word. If you expect the professionalism of a nigga paying you for your work, then
they expect something on the other end. You gotta
boom, boom. Because that's the thing. Passing up the deadline and what blew me. You passed up her birthday. I would have been open to hearing that. Okay, you couldn't get it done in 3. You got it done in 5. But guess what? It's done on her birthday. I'm happy. You feel me? Some customers wouldn't even do that. I got another friend of mine that, and what's funny is he burnt me previously, which made me go, damn, black male artists out here, man, y'all need to get y'all professionalism together. Cause he burnt me, my nigga who made the motherfucking Two-Face jacket for me for Halloween, right? And he paid, I gave him my jacket, and it's another little brother type figure of mine. I made the fucking jacket. I mean, I gave him a jacket I wanted to do. I gave him at the top of October. I said I want to be Two-Face for Halloween. And I gave the homie them jacket and said, just, fuck up half of it. However you want to fuck it up, just fuck up half of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Why on Halloween night, I'm getting a jacket and the paint still wet on it? Because his ass hadn't started on it till probably that morning. When you had a month. See what I'm saying? It's like, y'all cats, y'all want this money. Y'all want this professionalist, this pay. You want to be seen as artists.
But they're not used to it.
You hear me? But you don't know business. You're not having business. You're not getting business together. So when the cat put the canvas in the cup, I'm just looking at him, and I was like,
"What did you say?"
I'm not playing full price, straight up. You said you passed the deadline. I said maybe a few things. I forgot what I said in particular. I said it's like stream of consciousness. You passed the deadline, something, and I'm not about to pay you full price for this. So how about you spit out a number to me that I could fuck with? And I ain't say fuck with because I come front. I was watching my words because I know me, dog. Because it's so weird, so funny, dog. Like how you ever been in a position? This just happened to me today, teaching the kids at school, where the kids pissed me off. So now I set them down, and now I'm about to have a talk with them to get their mind right. And over the course of the talk, I felt myself getting even more mad. So it went from being, I'm thinking about to have a talk with the kids, to I want to bucking on the children. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those moments then where I know if I don't pick my words, if I choose a word right now that's in any way aggressive, I'm gonna start cursing this nigga out, or it's gonna start rising in tension while I'm talking.
You're gonna end up in a place you didn't want to.
I didn't want to go to. You feel me?
I know
like,
I know it very well,
dog.
Bro.
And
I know it,
bro. Like,
I don't believe. But you see, you're better. You controlled it. See, this would be the part of the story where I'd be telling, all right, everybody. So this is the part where, from this point on, I had to go back and apologize because I could not hold my shit together. You know what, dude? You know what it is? I have been just letting my anger for years sit suppressed. And then, like, when I got to a point where I started talking and just like, you know what? Fuck it. Why are you holding it in? Yeah. Let it out. I didn't know how to put it back in anymore. Oh, I'm still trying to figure out how to put it back.
The demon's out.
You know, it's gone.
See, that's the thing. I've always had it.
You're better, though.
So I had to start training myself, too. Because this is the thing, too. Because on top of having a temper, I'm a passionate person. I'm an amp. So, like, if I get passionate, whether it's in a positive way or a negative way, I get loud. And you know what I'm saying?
That scares most people.
Dude,
that scares a lot of people.
And that's just high energy passion.
Right.
That alone,
it's not anger.
It's not negativity. Because sometimes, dog, because it kills me sometimes. Oh my God, we go so many places. Sometimes it kills me when, my nigga, you know I get this loud when I get, right now. You know I get this loud when I get passionate. When it's positive, you act like it's no problem. But when it's negative, all of a sudden, now I'm going off on you. When I'm like, no, this is my I'm passionate level. Me going off is something different. It's something very different. I have to tell motherfuckers, no, I'm not going off on you right now. Trust me, it's because I'm a little loud. Trust me. That's just how I speak. Me going there, you will feel it in a different type of manner. I've got the energy and the voice that will make you feel like you got hit, and I didn't lay their hand on you. You feel me? The people that know me know what I'm talking about. You hear me?
Just you like a different motherfucker.
Dog.
I knew you was my nigga when you was my nigga. When you
Marty's a dog.
You fuck with that shit, boy. You just like a pit bull, just like I don't know.
So it was a straight low energy.
You're better than me though. I'm gonna learn to teach me Shifu.
It was all low energy. And he basically gave me a price that was like, I want to say like $40 under. And I was like, you know what? Cool. Okay. Fine. Because I already had a number in my mind that I wasn't going over, and he didn't go over it.
Okay, cool.
So it was like, because the thing is, even though you're late, you still painted this. You still put in work. You just weren't professional. Right. But you still put in good work. So I'm not, because a couple of my niggas was like, man, fuck him. You need to just pay him. It was some stupid minimal small price. And one of my friends was like, man, you should pay him at all. I'm like, no, son. It's a young cat, and he did do the work, just not at the right time. So he does deserve to be paid. Just not full price, because you ain't give me full price. Yeah, it's a pizza that was a fucking day late. Come on. Come on now. It ain't gonna be free, but I give you a tip. That's a nice pizza. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know it's something. Yeah. So, but in terms of the artwork, though, did you Okay, so first off, he didn't choose the right picture. He didn't choose a picture that you would have chosen, or like I'm gonna steer him in the direction of. And his reason for it was because of something about complexity. But I took it as, no, my nigga, you're an artist. He wanted to make it more complex, or he said those pictures would be more complex to paint. Oh, okay, got it. And the ones you wanted him to paint. Okay, got it. I'm like, nigga, no. In my mind, I'm accept that because I don't got no choice because you already done this shit. But I already feel like, no, you waited too long. And that was the easiest one for you to do because you waited too long. Because this guy's an amazing artist. So I ain't no way you're going to tell me you can't paint these others. You know what I'm saying? Right. You basically tell me you waited so long and these others might take even longer to motherfucking do. You hear me? Did you okay, no, let me start. Let me keep my line of questioning. So, in terms of what he did give you, this is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's art. It's a canvas. That is J.Steel. Some red. He did run out of red, right? He ran out of red. He ran out of red. I see why he ran out of red. Okay, there's more red than anything else. Okay. How did you feel about it? I fuck with the painting, dog. Okay. I really did. I fuck with the painting too. I do see when you said that, so, and I think I might have come to this even if you hadn't said something, but I do kind of see his somewhat the incompletion of it. He don't have the background. He doesn't have the background, right? He said that's the first thing. Yeah, he said that. Right. That's okay. Fair enough. He said, and when I look back, I was like, all right, fine. Again, fire. And you don't need it. Really. You don't need it. Yeah. Once again, fire pick. But to know that you didn't complete this after all that time blew me. It's just like. You can tell he wanted to do details. He didn't do none of the details and the feathers. He just kind of threw the red paint there and instead didn't go back in and outline it or anything. You know, when I asked him to add in their flowers right there, people listen to know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sorry. But she's basically holding, like, it's this fire ass picture of her that she took, and she's basically holding this big ass red flower above her head. And the artist didn't put the details in the flowers. And so it doesn't really look like a flower. But what's funny is, what I think he did, if it wasn't that he was rushed because he took too long and didn't put the petals in, right. I at one point earlier I said she's a Sagittarius. Can you put the Sagittarius sign in the middle for me? So I got a feeling that he meant to do that but didn't get to it, and that's why he left the petals out because he meant to put the Sagittarius thing there. But either way it go, bitch, you didn't put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now again, I could have brought him back to finish, but once again, when the girls see it, then this is a picture of a picture. When you see that bitch in person, it's like, yo. And that's how it's nice. Like when I look, once I calm down, right, you're able to appreciate. I didn't want to look at the motherfucker when I first picked it up. I saw finished painting. Whatever. I'm just paying you this, bruh. It's not about that. I don't give a fuck about the painting. And then about this price. Then you're telling me that you didn't finish it. Don't make me
feel any better.
After also trying to speak on the other side of I put more than however much I charge you type of work into it. That only makes sense if you're also telling me that you didn't finish it.
Yeah.
You hear me? Now, of course, and even J.Steel said this after the fact of she loved it. She don't see no problems with it. So that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But
and to be honest with you, had you just showed me the picture without like any story or whatever, like this is remember that picture I was telling you I was gonna compare?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I probably would have been able to accept it more. But
with the story is like
you built up my anger. You cultivated it.
That's what I'm
and then
saying.
you showed it to me.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck it. I'm with you.
If you're gonna take the over week, bitch, I better see
Yeah.
all kind of shit going on. But I knew it wasn't gonna have all that shit going on because I knew, bitch, you started it late. You feel me?
So, what were your expectations from this artist? Like I imagine you've seen like some of his work and stuff before. And you're like, yeah, this cat, he can do it. And so in terms of like what he gave you and sort of your like expectations, like besides we talked about the flower and whatnot in the background,
right?
But like, is there anything like that you're feeling like this was something you just kind of clearly missed or whatever in terms of this, or like were you expecting some sort of like, does he have like an artistic flair that you were kind of hoping that he, a twist or something like that maybe, or
that's the thing with most artists for me. Like if I ask you to do something, like I'm not a visual artist, so I'm hoping that you know what I mean. Like,
well, not like that.
Yeah, I'm hoping if I give you a picture. You know what I mean? You might take it. Because what I was really hoping was this. He'd just go on a page, see what she looked like, and then come up with some unique, not even necessarily to sum up a real picture.
Okay, so your original idea wasn't a transplant of that.
I didn't give him an idea. I said, because when I first talked to him, I'm like, son, do you need me to give you a direction on this, or are you good? And he said, no, I'm going to just do my thing. And that made me excited, because I'm like, okay, I might even be surprised. Whoop some shit, homie. Yeah. And most likely there's some hungry artists out here that probably would. But again, if you wait too long, if you procrastinate, if you're not being professional, you get your back to the wall, you're gonna do the easiest thing that you can do.
It abbreviates your process.
Yes.
Yep.
You dig? And so so it's gonna also piss me off because I'm like, my nigga, I think I'm satisfied with the painting for the most part, son. But I know Kid is better. I know Kid could have done better. I know if Kid would have got this far, like, because honestly, let's say he probably did do this in 3 days. But if you'd have did his shit in 3 days and then kept adding to it and doing whatever in his mind, because I know him, I know you're an artist. That's the thing too. Anything that you do as an artist, dog, even if, like, let's say I don't feel like memorizing these lines, I think this movie's stupid. Fuck it. You hear me? When I get on that set or when I get on that stage, nigga, I care about my shit, if nothing else, being a beast. I'm making sure, even though I hate every line, I'm going to sell it as well as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I know him as an artist, even if he been procrastinating, once he get into his shit, you know what I mean? I know he feel, even the way he got to tell me he didn't get to finish it. I know, like, yeah, son, all us artists, even if we lazy, care about our shit. Right. So I'm like, I'm going to always be like, son, like, you ain't give me your best. And that's why I'm glad I didn't pay you my best. Fuck.
I mean, at the end of the day, I am not an artist that can critique like this. I can't critique paintings and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't be able to offer up anything really substantial or knowledgeable, really, right? But at the end of the day, minus the story. Mm-hmm. like I said, we kind of we went a roundabout way to actually showing me the photo. But once we got here, I do, because as you were talking, I'm looking at it and I do see the details and stuff. Like, see her hair and stuff like that. There, like he put details even in her face there and stuff. Like, there's a shadow and stuff there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there's stuff
and it looks like her.
It does look like her.
It looks just like her, son.
There are things from here to take away that are great and like, oh, this is really, really cool.
Yeah.
But to have all the background of it, even still, great photo, I would still be pleased with it. Like, say if somebody were to gift this to me, I would be happy with it.
I think if you give me a painting of myself, dog, not love
how could you
art,
not? Yeah,
right?
How could you not?
Like, dude,
how could you not?
I would lose it.
In artistic value, though, I feel like there's a lot to love here. But yeah, I would have. I guess the thing is, so many things in my head. It's a complex situation, I guess, but I would love to see it if you could do what he asked. You know, when he said like, "Well, hey, bro, get it back." Yeah. I was like, well, damn, nigga, like, can you really fuck with this?
It's already like gifted, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just out of curiosity.
I mean, now you got me out of curiosity. The thing is, like, because once again, she is completely satisfied with it. You know what I mean? Now, I might could just jack it. But then this my deal.
You could, yeah. And
but
probably,
my thing, dog.
But if you jack it, like, nigga, when we getting it back?
That's my deal. Because the thing is this. Dog, I could... Jay might even be cool with me just taking it back, even though she said
even
I don't
she
want,
knows, yeah.
Because I told her the story. So even she even though she heard the story, she's like, well, I'm good. She's so good. You know what I mean? Especially since she wasn't even expecting that because I made her actual birthday feel. She was good. She was full. She was like, oh shit, way better than I expected. Boom. And I'm still thinking in my mind all the time. Like, well, you didn't even get my gift yet. Like, not for real. You felt like you got my gift because I got you a cake or because I brought you here or because I got you this and that. No. But those were just like garnished. Right, this was fries. These were all fries to me.
That's not what.
Because, like, I'm the type of, like, I don't, like, I'm not the nigga that's getting you chocolates in a bear for Thanksgiving, for Valentine's Day. If I'm getting you that bear look like me or some shit and them chocolates got, like, your baby pictures on them. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like just giving the norm. So for me, like getting you breakfast on your birthday or getting you a cake, that's Reggie. Even though it's a dope, I always call it dope ass cake. It's a dope ass cake, and you know what I mean. Do that, but still, it's like I want to make you go like, damn, this nigga did whoop de woo. So that's another reason why I was just so drove. Right. But it worked out after the fact.
No, it did. I mean, honestly, dude, the way you started the story off, I thought we were gonna end with you saying you never got the painting.
Or that I paid full price.
Oh, that you paid full price. Yeah. That. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I get it. Don't get me wrong. And then you have a relationship with this cat. It's not just a business transaction with them. So, like, as an adult, yeah, that does kind of change the way you deal with people. If this was some just nigga on the street, right, you might have let him have it. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying?
Put it like this. But I'm glad he was a real enough nigga to not fight me on the discount. Like, if you would try to argue in any way on the discount, this would have been a very, very different story. And I had that scenario in my mind and was so ready for that. And I was ready for all scenarios. Just put it like that.
Isn't it like I know what you mean, because like you go into the situation, guns cocked in the event of, and you ready to pull that bitch out, and then the motherfucker's like, no, that ain't necessary. Exactly. But you're like, but wait, I put special bullets in it.
Nigga.
You sure?
Bruh,
my fingerprints ain't on them or nothing.
I was
sure?
So fucking ready. And I don't want nobody listening to this thinking that like I ran up on him and punked him into getting a discount. No.
And not that you're looking for confrontation.
I wasn't looking for confrontation, but I was ready for confrontation.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I didn't seem like he could tell I might have had like a lower wave about me. Like you could tell, like, I was serious. It wasn't no smiling. It wasn't no joking.
Yeah, but he seemed like he understood that this was a serious, somewhat of a serious situation.
But I don't want somebody listening to be like, but no, I didn't run up on him like, say motherfucker, you. But no, it wasn't nothing like that.
Right.
But still at the same time, son, if he wasn't a real nigga, it would have went a different way. It would have definitely gone a different way. Like nigga, like. I'm getting mad thinking about it again. You know me? I'm trying to tell you, son.
Well, if I can say, if I can say this, and I guess I'll try to let this be the end of it. But with the whole build up, from the minute you told me you were doing this, I was kind of intrigued. I was like, you know what? Because I wanted to have some stuff commissioned myself, and I just never quite got around to it. And I was kind of, interested to see how the process for you went. I was just gonna live vicariously through you for a minute, and just see what your success was, right? But at the end of the day, what he gave you, it may not be finished, but it's pretty fucking dope.
It is finished.
It is finished. Yes, that's the word. Stop calling it what it is. God damn it.
Finished.
No, don't play these. Don't play these.
It has no background. She's just in the ethers. It's an ethereal piece. What feathers? Who said that was even a flower?
That ain't. Well,
it's not even a flower, nigga.
That's her essence.
It's essence,
right,
bitch. Call it what it is. You take that, nigga. Man. So, welcome to the Reviewing Dat Show.
Right. Yeah. Somehow we here. We got here.
Somehow we here, goddamn.
I appreciate that.
Oh my goodness, this is that actor guy, Mr. Bats, in the building, man, and we're sans J.Steel again.
Yeah, it's all Marty's fault.
This time it's Marty's fault.
It is Marty's fault.
The other two times it was J.Steel's fault because she had previous engagements and she had to be in a movie and all this other superstar shit.
She had to go be, superstar.
But this time we was ready for the normal day, but Marty couldn't make it. So, but look what we gonna do though. Me and her gonna record a podcast. Because then you and L Dub recorded a review to Sorry to Bother You, right?
Yes. Oh, y'all gonna review Sorry to Bother You?
It's on Hulu.
Yes!
It's on Hulu now.
Okay, I can't wait for that. Cool. So when y'all doing it?
Probably this week. If not tomorrow, we're gonna do it this week. So me and J.Steel, we're gonna watch fucking Sorry to Bother You and right after that, bitch, We're gonna review Sorry to Bother You.
I
Since it's on Hulu.
cannot
I didn't get to catch it this summer. I was so mad at myself because I saw Black Klansman, but the other two black movies I didn't get the chance to see. Man, I didn't see.
What was the other black one?
Sorry to Bother You.
Oh,
Blind Spotting.
Blind Spotting. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I saw Blind Spotting. It was on sale. I walked past it.
it's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. Yeah, I know. They have done no promotion, did they?
promotion.
I walked past it. It was like, I literally did that.
Yeah.
And I went back and I looked at it and the shit was on sale. And I was
Yeah.
like, it was a reasonable price. It was like $14.99. I was like,
Oh.
this is a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital.
So that's downloadable.
I didn't have the money. Yeah.
So let me see if I can find this. Right
yeah,
quick
yeah.
in my page. I didn't even know that was out.
Dude, I was so close to almost buying that shit. You know what's weird when you go to something for something else and something else pops up?
Yeah. It checks me out every time.
It's just like, but it's normal now though, because you kind of expect it's kind of
Yeah,
like I've been in my computer too.
I don't see it anymore.
Looking for shit.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh,
Okay,
how did I get here?
Okay, we're going to be absolutely transparent.
Okay, fair
I went to
enough.
one of my sites that I download movies off of, and this site in particular has nothing but porn, like, what is it, like little mini windows?
I mean, like, it's graphic.
Yeah, it's graphic as
I mean,
fuck. Like
there's-
dicks and
there's
pussy,
juices
everything.
and shit.
It's straight up porn.
Oh,
Straight
yeah.
up porn.
There's
but like,
luge everywhere, man.
you download movies off the site. It's not a porn
Got
site.
any napkins?
You don't. no
no matter where you scroll, neither. It's everywhere.
It's there.
Trying to get away from it and he
It's like I
can't.
said, it's a motherfucking movie site. As my dude just saw, I clicked all the buttons to download a movie.
Oh my god, no,
But
I know.
there's
I know
porn.
the same shit.
Porn.
There's a spot I used to. I can't remember what was it. Pirate Bay used to do that too. I haven't been in Pirate Bay in
Sometimes.
years.
No,
oh
it's
no,
over.
I feel
No.
like every time I turn on that,
I
like
stopped.
something.
No, they got this shit together. No,
Oh, they got this shit together?
'cause
I haven't been there in years.
I was a long-term Pirate Bay
Bay,
user.
yeah,
and I
baby.
remember the days of that.
Fucking Pirate
I remember
Bay
the
was
days
dope.
of that, yo. And like, yeah, but no, at one point it had no pop-ups. It's like they got
Oh,
this shit
real?
together, yeah. But
Okay,
then
I know they got shut down like 3-4 times.
government
They-
took them down a few times.
Yeah, and then they just pop
Yeah.
up again
Yeah.
in some other form.
And
But
it's gone now.
Oh, for real?
I've searched
oh,
high
sure?
and nigga, it's gone.
I haven't done it in a while, but I was always able to pull it up when I was like, when I'm in a pinch.
Because they kept
when I'm in a pinch.
because they kept changing the in part. It'll be
Yup.
CC or AU or it'd be
CO and
yeah,
dot
no.
UK
The Pirate
and
Bay has
shit.
not come back. I might look it up again right fast
Alright,
because that .org one ain't real. But see, it's pretty much gone, son. Let me try one more time. See, the shit's still purple that I go on it so much. Now let me see. Will it give me something I can fuck with or take me to a dumb fake page? You're back!
Holy shit! I
Pirate
told you,
Bay's
man.
back!
I told you, baby.
Thank you.
Like every so often, the shit comes back.
And I think
But
what
alright,
about porn? They
when
got
you in a
titties,
pinch,
but they
see,
ain't got no
well,
porn.
yeah, okay, it's
This ain't
gotten better.
porn.
No, it used to be exactly like
Where
the
we
other
just
page.
came from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except steals, but whatever.
no, this
It's-
is
it's
different.
cool.
These are just like scantily clad women.
Yeah, I'll take
not
that.
dicks and ass and pussy and juices.
It's kind of like, look, if I want that, I'll click on it. I
Right,
know where to go.
right.
Don't shove it into some other shit.
Right. Don't make
It's like
me.
we know how the internet works, man. We know what goes on here. Okay, you don't have to like give us teases of it every so often. Look. I just want to go to YouTube, man. All right, I just want to go to YouTube.
Can a
Jesus
nigga
Christ.
go to YouTube?
Can I just go to YouTube, man? God.
So,
Anyway.
did you do your homework? Any of it?
Oh shit. Oh yeah. That's right. I thought oh God, man. I thought you meant like I was supposed to read something. I was like,
Oh yeah,
God.
we ain't read shit in a minute.
I
We haven't had
didn't
no new
read
shit,
damn
but yeah, we ain't read shit in a minute. But
Okay.
nah.
Yes.
What did you check
I
out?
did part of it.
What did you check out?
I checked out 11 episodes of Supernatural.
11. You got to 11. How you feeling?
So I started over from the beginning. I'm glad I did. I was maybe episode 4 into it. Remember when I told you I
Yeah.
watched like 3 or 4? When I went back to check, I was 4 in. So here's my thing, dude.
Talk to me. What's your
So this it brings back all the memories because I see young young Dean and young Sam
and Dean.
Sam and Dean, young Sam, and I remember, oh yeah, that's right, Gilmore Girls ended.
See, I
You
didn't
were
watch
free.
that show.
Yeah, I had a teacher that it brought back all these memories. I had a teacher in high school.
But that's the thing, I had to find out. The only reason I knew he was on the show was after the show, they got an in joke like in the future seasons. And they do an in joke on him about being on Gilmore Girls. And when they did it, I remember looking like, he must have been on Gilmore Girls because
He was.
why did he do that?
He
And then I went
was.
Googled and saw young Sammy as young Sam.
Young,
I was like,
young
"Oh,
fucking
okay, I
Sam,
see you,
right?"
dog. But
And
keep
it's
going.
like his character could almost be the same person if in the very beginning. cause like, well, anyway, not even that, but I had a teacher who went to UNO, was in their writing program, and she had wrote a spec script for Gilmore Girls, and we had to read it. And I remember reading it in class. I was like, I don't know. Just because we were talking about writing and stuff. Okay. So like, she was actually the person who gave me my first copy of Final Draft. Let me take that shit home and burn it.
On script writing.
She put me on that shit. Yeah. She would let me read her shit. She would read my shit and tell me like, you know, what was wrong with it, and like, well, you don't normally do this. Well, this is considered a bad thing. This is considered cliche. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, she kind of gave me that first rundown, really, you know, and I actually loved it. Appreciate the shit out of it. Yeah, she got me going. Anyway. She made us read it in class or whatever, because we were kind of talking about, you know, screenwriting and stuff. Like, it was a gifted, talented for theater. I forget what they called it, but like, it was a class you had to go. You could take as an elective and not have to take some other class or whatever in high school. So it was one of those ones I got into. But she basically, she was in the writers program, made us read the script. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know who the characters were. So it made me go and watch the show because she let us take it home. She, like, you know,
Didn't they bring it back recently?
Did they? I feel like they had like a reunion revival or something.
Yeah, they did like at least one season. I don't know how long it went. They brought it back for like a season.
They did? Okay, yeah. I kind of remember that. But
I never watched, so you know.
I never really watched it either. I watched like a couple episodes just to kind of know what it was. But anyway, I knew him for sure for it. And I remember it had ended. And it was just like a moment where like maybe it ended, and then the very next season when shit starts in September, Supernatural came out. But Dean was in Smallville.
Yep.
And they had written him out. Yeah, him and Lana had got together.
Yeah.
Some bad shit had went down with him, and he was like, well, we're going to have him leave town.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then the next September or whatever, Supernatural came out, and it was like, oh, it's perfect timing. They wrote you out of this show, and then he's ended from that show. So I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all just kind of jump into it or whatever. And so I see young Sam. Here's my thing with the show. Supernatural. Does it change at all? I feel like it's repetitive. Mm-hmm. Like, so in the time of, and that's what I was going to get to about the WB at the time, there were shows you kind of tuned into and you knew exactly what you were getting. You like you tune into this show every week to get these characters kind of doing these things or playing these tones or whatever, and that was something that was guaranteed. That was sort of how TV worked back in the day. They didn't take a lot of risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like now it's this long character developments and stuff. I mean, there was some of that stuff out there, but anyway, for the WB, it was sort of everything kind of fell into place. Smallville was Smallville. Gilmore Girls was, you know, Gilmore Girls, and this show was just sort of their sci-fi, you know, weekly thing. Yeah. And for me, the first 10 episodes are just like kind of the same thing. It's just like a different like urban legend. I went into the wiki of it because like I was kind of fascinated by it for like the first 5 or 6 episodes, and I went to check the wiki, and it turns out that the creator, I forget his name, something with a K. Yeah, right. He originally thought of it as a movie, and then when he first pitched it as a show, he pitched it as these two sort of tabloid writers who would sort of kind of go on the road. He wanted it to be a road trip show or movie. Mm-hmm. He knew that from the beginning. But in terms of who Sam and who like Dean developed into as the show kind of developed along, it turned into, you know, what we know it as. But I felt like it was a lot of the same thing. It's just like, they're going to drive to a new town looking for dad. They're going to, you know, slay a demon. And then at the end of the day, you know, one of them, you know, may get the sweet eyes from a lady, may even get offered some draws, and they're going to drive away into the sunset. Yeah. And it's kind of like, does that ever change, or is that pretty much like, I kind of wanted to check into the show now because I'm like, that'll tell me for sure. If I just go watch one episode right now.
Oh my God, the way that life works. Okay. I started J.Steel on the show, right? All right. Because the thing is, when I first started watching the show, it became something.
Did I pocket it?
Oh, everyone. So I became like, I took it in as, okay, I'm about to start on this journey, and I just would pop episodes on. I was doing things, and they're just going and going. Because you made me think about like all this, the story I'm about to tell you, and what you just said. I've been thinking about the fact of back in the day, like you said, And we still have it. We still go through this
Kinda,
with
yeah.
the Flash and Arrow, these long ass seasons, and then you have these episodes that are obviously filler, and then you have these they give you a little piece of the bigger story, but it's like, damn dog. And then you have these amazing episodes that pop up. You're like, what the fuck? And
Right.
then you get more filler because they're trying to fill this 22, 21, 23 episode quota.
Right,
A lot of
exactly.
these shows will be better shows, and I love all the CW superhero shows, but I notice when they're ups and when they're downs. They will all be better shows if they were shorter seasons. And
Agreed.
Supernatural is the same way. But the thing is this, to answer your question, yes, it does get better. And the thing is, I watched them all straight and just took it for what it was. And since I just became a fan, and so I just watched it and accepted a lot. It wasn't until I put J.Steel on it and she's watching it right after watching Sabrina. Now I've been shitting on her Sabrina. So she already watching like, oh, this Supernatural should better be the shit, nigga. So we watching it, she likes it, but she ain't loving it. But I could tell she like it. Mm-hmm. So she walked in on me watching one where I'm at in season 7 and shit. And
You're in 7 now.
I'm in 7, bitch. I'm eating them. So that's so fucked up. See, in any other series, I'm almost done, right?
Right.
7 seasons, bitch. But since this goes 14, I'm still just halfway.
You got like 6 more seasons left.
Dude.
God damn.
Dude. But she was all into it. She was like, dude, this is like an entirely different show. And that's when she said, she was like, I ain't go front, because I'm saying her words. She told me, she's like, bro, I like what season 1, but I'm not hooked on it.
Right.
But because I feel like it's a similar thing that you're feeling of, okay, I'm starting to kind of catch whatever.
Yeah.
But then she's watching, like, the production value goes up, everything goes up. And then when she said that, it made me go, like, I ain't think about it because I just went with it. You dig? And now that I'm at 7 and I see so much that's happened, I'm crazily invested. So that's why I say, when you ask me, does it change? Like, now I'm watching the season 1 with her differently, because I be watching shit like, oh God, like, you needed the season 1 to get money.
Yeah.
And to get them hooked.
To get an audience.
To get an audience.
Build
Because,
the show, right. Build
like,
the brand.
They're like freaking, man, I'm about to put on an episode right fast. They're like freaking night and day. But it wasn't, it was a natural progression.
Well, spoiler alert. I actually was, I don't know what I was watching on the WB, but I still was sort of watching something that was on the same lineup as Supernatural. So, spoiler alert, for those of you who, I don't know, man. Y'all know we spoil shit here, all right? So I'm about to spoil something.
Shit, right.
So I was a part, there was a season where Dean dies. And then the very next season, the first episode, he comes back. I believe he even climbs out of the fucking grave. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the scene or season where he dies, but I did see that next episode where he came back. Yeah. And I'm just looking at what I'm looking at now, and I'm like, that don't feel like the same show. So I'm like, do they take diversions from times and then go back to what's known and true? Or does it eventually evolve truly?
First and foremost, I'm about to fuck your head up.
Okay.
You're in the season where Dean dies, if I remember right.
The first season? I
think it's the first.
They go out the gate.
So I think you saw the number season 2 first episode, and you see how
I saw it when it actually aired though. Like it played a part. It played like a factor. I was kind of like, well, you know what? Maybe I will watch the show one day, and it just never went.
Oh no! That's not how season 1 ended. That is how season. It has to be how season 2 ended. Then
I thought the show was on for a while when this had happened.
It's so early.
Like it was so big. Like they were promoting it. They like the advertisement for it was like every single thing that came on, there was a Supernatural trailer for it. Is season 2? No, it doesn't. Is it? Maybe it's 3.
I think it's the way season 2 ended. Let me see. Here's the road so far. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna know as soon as that bitch start. No, that's when all those demons came. Now Dean chilling, living and shit.
Nah.
So it had to be. Must be season 4. They all become a freaking blur. It all becomes a freaking blur. Let me see. Okay, season 1. Dean wakes up in a pine box. So season 4's first episode. Free from,
Yeah.
Season 4. So that's in season 4. So so you got to see a pinch of it got its shit like kind of together and different, because even the vibes.
Well, damn, 4. Then 5 is when they thought they were done, right?
They thought they were done in 5.
Oh, wow.
But like 4 took, but that's what I'm saying. Even like if you go to, let me see. Because the thing is, over the course of season 1, you get to see the real story. You know what I mean? Like right now, like you said, they're going episode to episode, and it's like how they used to call Smallville Monster of the Week shits.
That's what it, yeah.
Yeah, but...
And he said that, like, he wanted to tackle urban legends, and when I read that, I was like, okay, yeah, this is kind of making sense. Okay, here's the thing. I was going to give up on the show in season 1 until Loretta Devine showed up.
Dude.
And then I was like, oh, man, please have her come back. Please have her come back. And then at the end of the episode, we see fucking Jeffrey Dean Morgan sitting in the living room, and I'm like, okay, maybe she will come back. I don't know, but she won't.
She won't.
Oh, man, she was so dope.
I didn't realize...
That was one of the best things so far.
That's the last episode I watched with Jay.
Oh, okay. Really?
Right. And so when she saw Loretta Devine, she went, oh. And so that's when you bring her up right now. When I watched that, I was just last night, I watched this episode, and I thought to myself when I saw her, oh, she never came back. She swagged the role. It felt like a recurring. Did. It felt, but you gotta think she probably blew up. Not too long after.
She probably did.
Come on.
The thing is, also,
have you seen how many people have got these starts? Because they have a lot of motherfuckers, familiar faces early in the first few seasons.
They, they do. But another thing, what was I gonna say? Oh, when I was reading the wiki, I don't know who this guy. He's like their uncle or something. He was in a wheelchair, but then I feel like I saw him walking in another episode, so I don't really know.
Oh, you've been all over the place.
I have, because like, okay,
when did you see him in a wheelchair?
Oh fuck, I don't know. I was on a cruise, dude. I wasn't really watching it.
So
it was just on.
So what I'm asking is, this was a future later episode.
This is a later episode. Yeah, one in the first season.
Yeah,
at some point.
Because what you're talking about is really some season 6 or 5.
Really?
Five or six.
Okay, well, this guy was like, he thought he was a one shot and gone, and then he turned into a recurring character.
Nigga, he didn't become a recurring. He became a main character.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You talking about Bobby?
Is that his name?
Maybe. He got a trucker hat. He old.
Yeah, that guy. Yup, that's him.
He is one of the best characters on the show.
Okay.
And when you first introduce him, he just feels like a wonder. He feels like because you know what I mean. They say his name every now and then, like Uncle Bobby. They always say that shit when they talk. But it's like
that's why I thought Loretta Devine might show back up again. I'm like, maybe she thought she was a one-off too, because that's exactly what it felt like. I swear to God.
But but when you see where the story goes, there's parts where I feel like you could have brought her back. But I see why Bobby gets come back, because to a degree Bobby becomes like a surrogate father for them, and like he an old head hunter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I see why that evolved the way the show went into him being he's a fucking man. Like ain't no recurrence. Like he's on the show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Especially by season 5 and 6, nigga, he on that. But you see Bobby. It's the 3. You hear me? They squad. Now the 2 boys usually go out, but you know. Bobby,
part of the team.
He's Zordon, son. We call Bobby up. Like, Bobby, you gotta do this research first. All right, I'm on it. Or you think they about to die? Shit, Bobby popped up with the shotgun. Like, you know what I mean? He don't go on all the missions, but he's involved.
Yeah, you know that sounds about right.
No, it works, son. Yeah. But no, son, stick with it. Just stick with it. Just stick with it.
Yeah, I'm not devouring them like I was in the beginning. Because like it was easier to get through Supernatural. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I had to go back and start at the beginning of Death Note, because I was just like, I don't really remember. I can't distinguish the movie from what I saw when I did watch it. So I went back and watched the first episode first. Right? I went back and watched the first episode first, and I'm like, doesn't the movie end with him saying that line?
Oh my God.
I'm like,
it's gonna be very interesting dealing with a nigga that saw the movie first. Keep going, bro.
So I know I got through the first episode. Honestly, I don't know if I got through the second episode, because I can't tell you what happened really in the second. Only thing I remember is him saying, "I'm gonna be the god of the new world." I got to go back and see where I stopped. I don't. I can't really tell you what happened.
I want to spoil you so bad,
but yeah,
because like I keep saying, the funny thing about Death Note is once all the pieces
to 5, right?
Once the pieces are on the board,
right?
That's when the tension ramps up.
Oh, I met L. Mm-hmm. Was L in the first episode?
Maybe not.
Because we don't meet L. We don't meet L. L kind of talks to the police department and tells them, I forget what he says, man. But he's like, he narrowed it down where he thought. No, was he talking to the police department or was he talking to the countries? I can't remember. But he was. He told them we want to focus in this area because we believe the
Kaito region of Japan.
Right. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I was just like, man, I hope this isn't going over my head, dude. Because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was just kind of like, the first episode, I was just like, man, this is a lot more to take in than the movie sort of gave you. Like, the movie sort of like, no disrespect to anybody who really dug the movie, because I kind of dug the movie, but they dumbed it down for the movie, man.
They dumbed it all. No. Death Note's dense. Death Note is dense. I'm letting you know. Like, it's some cerebral shit, and it gets even more cerebral. But, like, once again, when the
they are playing chess.
They're playing chess, and the chess, like, it never... You know how you say when you just watch Supernatural, you kind of feel like, okay, I see where this might be going. And no, I ain't gonna lie. Once Supernatural finds its groove, it starts shocking you. I can't lie, but you never really know where Death Note's gonna go, honestly. And that was the beauty of it. But they all still make it make sense, because even your boy knowing that it was in the Kaiser region of Japan, they explain how he knew that shit, and you're like, oh, and then you think you know how Light's gonna react, but then he reacts kind of differently. And as a lot of that shit happens. Bro, I just need you to get into this show, man. But
I gotta. Well,
you saw the first episode, though.
I saw the first episode for sure. Yeah.
What happens in that motherfucker? I don't remember.
So the first episode, we meet Light. No. First, we start off in this
in their world, in the world of the Shinigami.
Yeah,
yep. I remember that.
And I think they kind of give. I feel like they're giving him some shit.
Yeah,
they are kind of fucking with him.
They're
kind of gambling or whatever, and he's just like, I don't feel like fucking gambling. I'm gonna do some other shit.
I'm freaking bored.
We're all bored.
We're bored up here. We live forever. We're like freaking Grim Reapers. Like, we're just out here.
And then what happens? He finds the Death Note.
We've been established that he's like the smartest kid in Japan and shit.
Right. Yeah, he's very meticulous too. Once he finds the Death Note, he's like, well, I only can kill this many. This only gives me these amount of hours to kill people, because I have to study. I have to maintain my average. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what the? How much Adderall is this kid on?
Son.
I mean, goddamn.
He's a super student.
Shit.
But they're establishing that for a reason, because the chess game that he about to embark on, you have to establish
it's extremely complex.
Oh my God, yes.
It's gotta be.
So they're already establishing that he's that smart, that okay, right. You're not ever when you see him pulling off the shit he pull off, you don't get, because it takes a stupid smart person to do some of this shit. To even think of some of the shit he winds up doing. Because sometimes he sets up certain shit and I'm like, I wouldn't even thought of that shit. Like, why the fuck was you even thinking about that? But L always be on it. that's the thing. They're like the smartest niggas ever. You know what I'm saying? You see, and that's why when we watch the movie, see this dumb motherfucker who just go, hey, I got a Death Note. Let me show this pretty bitch. You get mad.
And the rules, I felt, were kind of different for the movie.
They changed some shit in the movie. Yeah.
So, and it just, the Death Note itself just seems like such a dangerous thing to have. It's like, well, if you told one soul about this, like, you're going to have to kill him.
So why in the hell in the movie did the dude run and tell old girl so easy?
Don't get me wrong. Like, that light was different. Like, when you say, like, the light in the movie was a bitch.
He just met this motherfucker and he was a bitch ass nigga. Oh, he was a bitch.
But
this light is not a bitch.
I kind of feel like, has this light fucked before? Is this light a virgin? Because that light in the movie was clearly a virgin.
Yeah.
And was working against him. Like, that was working against him. The fact, like, that's why he did most of the shit that he did.
See,
like, that's why he made the stupid decisions.
Oh my God! See this, but see the light on the anime, son. You haven't gotten that far yet. And there's not really much spoilers to tell you, like, he that nigga. And that's what kind of makes.
Oh no, yeah, he already. Well, he's a genius.
No, he's not only just a genius. He's like, bitches like him. He's popular. They think he's good looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at a point, but he as when you start at a point, he don't even just care about none of that shit. And like, you see him manipulating women at points. Like the host was a keep watching. Like, when you see what we got in the movie, once you get,
pimp.
He ain't even a pimp. He just uses things to his advantage whenever necessary. And
like, nah, man. Don't call him no pimp, though. I don't call him Barry Gordy. I know Barry Gordy when I see Barry Gordy.
I was saying, son, because, like, bro, like, I was taken aback. I was taken aback a few times watching Death Note. Dog, like, wait, huh? Because even still, because I wouldn't have done that. Like, when I watch what he does with the Death Note, I think to myself, shit, I wouldn't have thought to do none of that shit with this book. I wouldn't have been like light on the movie, but you know what I'm saying? Like how he killed the dude from the convenience store who was trying to rape that chick, and like the testings and all of it. I was like,
let's just see what happens.
How he reacts to the Shinigami? He was even like, like he was startled, and then it was like, okay, I figured it was some shit like that. What we got in the movie was bitch mania.
Yeah, he did. Oh wow, you're right. Oh yeah,
he was a hoe. This like keeps us cool.
Yeah, I mean, in that regard, he was just a different like character altogether. They went a different way.
And I feel like if that was
did they feel like this guy wasn't likable enough, or like that
that's
would
the
be
thing.
likable, or what was the issue there? Why do we go bitch instead of bold?
Dog, Light's job ain't to be likable. You know what I'm saying? Because
nobody wants to hear your lead is unlikable. Nobody.
It depends on how you do it. You can you can have a charming. There's a way you do it, right? There's ways you do anything, bro. And Light's just the protagonist. He's just for the point of view.
That kid, in that regard, they miscast him. That's the first problem.
Off the dump, they miscast him, but
they wrote him wrong too. They miscast him.
Come on,
and this kid he didn't have any charisma.
Cause dude, no charisma at all. Because dude, when you watch the anime, especially, it's almost like watching Breaking Bad. It's like, how long am I gonna ride with this nigga Light before I'm not riding?
How long am I gonna keep riding with this?
Dude, because the point of his character isn't to be the good guy. It's to see how power corrupts. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what the anime gonna show you. How maybe at some point, because they even challenge, like there's a part in like way later in the seasons where they make you wonder, wait, did the book do this to him, or was he like this already? And I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but they make sure that they come from every angle of having something this dangerous within this anime. It's so many things that when you watch what we got in the film, again, it's like, what is this nonsense, dog? It's L who's the hero of the story. You know what I'm saying? So, and Lakeith Stanfield was gonna hold up his end regardless, as long as you gave him a better script than what you fucking gave him. It's just, it becomes a headache, dog. Because even having this shit on in the background right now and remembering the images of the freaking movie, I'm like, dude, like, this is what I was about to say. I said this on our review back in the day. I will say it again, dog. It would have just been better if they told it their own story. The only thing from, because it's what they did any fucking way. So they should just told their own story. And the only thing from the anime is the book and Ryuk, the Shinigami. Could have been now, like, whatever happened with Light happened, whatever. Because the thing is, it's a Death Note. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the Ryuk was like, oh, that was fun, or that was trippy. I'm going to drop it in America this time. Let me see what happens. It's just his own Death Note story. The white boy name is Kyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just his own kick. Because then it would have had none of that baggage to have to hold up.
But would you have enjoyed it then?
I would have enjoyed it. I probably still would have thought it was a shit movie. But it's like, I like when people take concepts and do their own things with them. So if I went to that film,
you could have respected it on that level.
On its own merit. Because when I'm watching, I'm like, why is Light a bitch? Why is Mia more light than Light in the movie? Like, Mia in the movie was like on some cold calculated, I'm ending motherfuckers, and to a degree, that's what Light gets corrupted towards going. So I was like, wow, because when you see it, so I most likely, if all those characters would have named something different, would have been named something different, because they didn't even they took certain beats from the anime, but they did a lot of their own shit. The whole ending with the carousel and all that never happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna make your own ending, your own story, all that shit with talking in the hospital with your dad never happens. Like, you know what I mean? I did sort of enjoy, I feel like I remember this correctly. Tell me if I don't. How they changed in the anime, he writes that, like, what is it? The guy on the motorbike gets run over because he's a rapist or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. He's in a convenience store, yeah.
And the guy on the motorbike gets run over by like a bus or some shit, right? But in the anime, when he first saves that orphanage or what was it, daycare center that that the guy goes in with a gun.
Yeah.
And like, so in the anime, he gives him a heart attack.
Right.
But in the movie, he has him walk out and walk in front of a police van or something like that. And how they how they changed that.
Yeah.
I did, I did see that right. That,
I mean, I didn't mind.
I like that.
But I didn't
thought
mind
that was cool.
The thing is, I didn't mind that. Again, if you told your own story, it'd have been fine. But they didn't play into the heart attack shit in the movie.
Not really.
See, in the anime, they made it a clear line of that if you don't give a description of the death, they're gonna just die by a heart attack. And again, I'm not gonna spoil this, but Light starts using that type shit to his advantage. And that's a very, that becomes his own piece of one of his chess moves. The fact that he can make you do what he wants you to do before you die, or he can kill you with a heart attack and just be under the radar. You just wonder what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man. It's a lot, dog. The main thing that translated perfectly was Ryuk. I think Willem Dafoe, and if you watch how Ryuk is in anime, he was pretty perfect. He was pretty spot on. I'm not hooked yet. I'm still into Supernatural, even though, because I hope keep watching.
I hope for greener pastures. Like, don't get me wrong, it was fun for the first 6 or 7 episodes, but then when you get to 10 or 11, and you're like, all right, what time are we going to next? I mean, we're gonna go. Is it gonna be a tour of America?
But when I look at it, sitting from the person I'm sitting on, first and foremost, it never stops being a road trip show.
It's always gonna be a road trip.
It's always a road trip show.
Okay.
But the reasons to go places become different. The stakes become different, and especially as the seasons go on, there's always these overarching big issues happening that sometimes they just hopping on the road. Look, we just need some normalcy. Let's just do what we always used to do. You know what I'm saying? So what you're watching is because another thing that happens with these two characters is they become them niggas in the hunting world. So if you didn't have all these episodes to establish that, they've been doing this since they was kids, and now we've written with them doing this shit
for like a year.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. It's almost like watching. It's almost like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Once you get back past them not feeling the need to have to establish them niggas and give them their credibility. Once Baby Girl turns into Quake, we stop calling that. Once we stop calling that Daisy, nigga. Oh no. Once we stop calling that Sky. Yeah. Once we stop calling that Sky, it's like, oh shit. I'm just, and it's a similar thing.
Once Ward is not our friend, he's our enemy, nigga.
We got that type shit happen. We got that type of shit happening on this show too. Like all kind of crazy. Dog, this shit make twists and turns that you be like, wait, what the fuck? And I'm saying, but they got to get out of their mode of trying to prove themselves and trying to get you on board. Because that's what I feel like they're trying to show. Look, these guys are in the first season. I feel like they be like, look, these guys are really good hunters. Look how good they are hunters. Look at all the lore. Now we have to introduce all these people so you can know this is the lore. At a point, you get past all that shit, and then it's like, all right, it's another one of these, or it's another one of those, or But then one thing I will say about this creator, he found all kinds of lore. I'm in season 7 and he's still flipping lore.
So so he stepped away after season 5.
He became a producer.
Yeah. And then some other whoever else, there were other producers who took over showrunner after that.
Yeah.
And they started doing some, I don't know who is in the season you're in now exactly, but yeah, he stopped. He stopped the showrunner. So he was basically just like, a name only, but you still dug it. It's interesting to know that you still dug it, the direction, even after he sort of kind of said, okay, well, I've told the story I want to tell.
Yeah, you can tell season 5 is supposed to be the end.
Yeah. Okay.
But I can see why the audience was like, don't do us like that. Because it's a bittersweet ending. So, it's a bittersweet, it's highs and lows, motherfucker. Like, some characters end up pretty well and others don't. So, I see why the fans were like, bruh, like, we want to see, Wells, you know what I mean? And maybe this isn't the ending that we were satisfied with for these guys that we've grown to love. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they went about season 6, especially for one of the brothers in particular, no, both of them. Because like I said, one thing I will give this show is character development. You hear me? These motherfuckers go through a lot of shit, and the shit actually changes them. you don't feel like when you get to season 3 that you're even seeing the same guys from season 1. And season 7 is jarring to watch him because I'm looking like, whoa, like that's when Dean could smile a lot. And no, now he's more got issues. Damn, that's before Sam got swole and tortured.
Yeah, I remember that was another thing too. Because I remember like watching him on Gilmore Girls or whatever, and then Sam, like the show was still going on, but Sam showed up in Sam, the actor, I forget his name,
Jared Padalecki.
Yep, that is it. He showed up in that Friday the 13th remake.
Did he?
Yeah. And that motherfucker got big.
That nigga got big.
And I noticed it there. And I was like, God damn, little Gilmore Girls done started lifting weights. Eating his red meat. 2
things I give this show: time passes. They're not afraid to be like a month has passed, and from one episode to another, a month might have passed, right. Some weeks. They'll play with time enough. So like you said, you already know, spoiler alert, that Dean dies at some point and comes back.
Right.
So
it's not my fault though, like, because that shit was heavily publicized. Like when it happened, like the next season coming back was like all about his grave and his hand coming up and shit. And it's like, well, you kind of gave it away, motherfuckers.
There's 2 things with Sam. One, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna finish my first statement.
Right.
Dean was gone for months. So if you come back to Sam and he's a little bigger, it's like, okay, he been gone, and Sam's still been out there hunting. So of course he gonna put on some pounds. But
fair enough.
He even in season 1 is deceptively cut, because there's some seasons.
Sam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because even he's slimmer, but there's this one season. That's like season 3, because like when you hit the 4 or 5, it's damn, this nigga. They even start writing in the dialogue. They'll never describe him as, they call him like Sasquatch. Sometimes they're like, my brother's kind of big. There's no way in hell Dean would have described him like that in season 1. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's one season. I want to say season 3, because he always got these layers on. He had his shirt off for like the first time in like maybe ever. I think that was the first time I ever saw Sam with his shirt off, and it was like in season 3. And he was getting it popping with this little chick, and I was like. This nigga cut than a motherfucker, like
Sam
shredded.
Get some.
This before he's like, oh yeah, Sam. Yes.
Because I'm like, I was just like, God damn, Sam.
Yeah.
All right. I understand, brother. I get it. I get it. But
no, he's not gonna go years and never get no pussy. I mean, come on.
It's like it's been 11 episodes. It's 11 weeks, man. How long are we gonna make us do this?
She did, bro.
Come on, man.
She did.
She ain't coming back.
Jess ain't coming back, son.
And you got him throwing it at you, dude. I know she got a kid,
and I'm gonna
but
say
she throwing it at you.
By season 7, I'm still saying Jess ain't back, bro. Jess did, son. Jess did, son. That bitch did, son.
Oh my God,
that bitch
man.
did.
He's still doing it in season 7?
Oh no, he ain't worrying about it in season 7 like that. I mean, she comes up, pay my respects.
Okay,
but it's not like he's pining, no.
Okay.
But what I'm laughing at the fact is that nigga, I'm telling season 1, Sam say, bro, 7 more seasons, she ain't coming back, man.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's fine, Sam.
It's
but
I'm
saying, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Lean into it. Embrace it. Let's try.
So was there any other homework we had for you? We had Death Note, we had Supernatural.
Was there anything else?
My Hero. I know you didn't find none.
No, I didn't find them, but here's what I did discover. Fuck. Sorry, hi Marty is in the building. I found that Hulu is doing this thing for $5.99 now for like a year or whatever. So that's something I can kind of work into my my budget, if you will. So I am going to sign up when I get paid.
Just in time for Runaways, man.
Oh, really? Is it coming back?
I saw this thing that was like a Runaways trailer, I think, or teaser that just came out. So it got to be soon if you're already throwing, oh shit, what is this download? You got to get my internet cut off. What is this? It was a teaser for, Blind Spot. Thank you, Blind Spot. We'll look at you soon.
Yay.
Season 2 trailer. But what you about to see?
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, no,
you said
that's what I'm gonna.
And Runaways.
I'm the really one of the main reasons is to watch My Hero Academia with ease.
With ease, yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons. And there's a lot of I don't know what else to look into. The Gifted.
I've been telling you, it's a beast.
You did tell me about The Gifted.
Yep.
Is it season 1 on through is available?
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Okay, I will check out
because it's a Fox show, and Fox had stake in Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
That's why people saying when Disney buys all the situation, it's so trippy that they're gonna have their own service because they're gonna own most of Hulu too. Because they're about to take Fox's shares.
Oh wow.
Because they already had shares of Hulu, but they weren't like the predominant. It was Disney, it was Fox, or some other like heavy hitters with
it.
money.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, they're taking Fox's share. So, you know, they about to, be able to do some major shit on Hulu or on their streaming, whatever they want to do, however they want to play it.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? But what this shit is with Runaways.
Guard, hurry! Yeah, you're not the one pushing the dinosaur in the shopping cart.
Classic pride.
It's time we bring him home.
To finding our children.
And a 6.5-foot Deinonychus.
We're gonna figure out how to use our powers together as a team.
Trust me. You keeping something from us?
Our parents lied to us. If we're gonna be different, we gotta trust each other.
Our parents are still murderers. And we still have an earthquake to stop.
Do you even know what's at the bottom of that hole? The thing that Jonah is willing to kill for?
They're our parents. How could they be such monsters? We can fix the world that they broke.
Who are you? I'm Topher.
We're against people that we can't beat or outrun.
Do something!
There's something wrong with me.
December 21st.
So this is a week by week show, right?
This time, hold on, let me tell you. This time, they're apparently releasing them all at once.
Oh, dope. Okay, because that's. I was gonna say that about this week's episode of Black Lightning, man. I'm the way I like to digest stuff now is just to. I'm not a week by week guy anymore.
I hate the week by week shit.
Yeah, I'm not that guy anymore, man. They've conditioned me to just digest it at my leisure. And this is one of those ones where I would have just kept going. I'm kind of, I was kind of like, you know what? I want to see what happens next. I don't want to wait.
And they're doing their own thing with this show, man. Because like in the comics, man, I've forgotten everyone's names at this point. Okay, Alex, Nico. Because in the comics,
right.
Alex and Nico are the couple on some shit.
I
they
gotta
really
read
dig
those.
each other. They're cool. Carolina, if I remember right, like she like said something about being bi or something. But she wanted but those two aren't together as a couple. I think Carolina, she gets some other nigga. You know what I mean? That they eventually bring on the show.
Okay.
I think Chase is always with Gert. That's how it really is too.
Okay.
I see like the parents, like at a point in the comic books, the parents are a non-issue. Like, so it's interesting that they're keeping the, I just feel like a lot of this is still a prequel to a lot of the things that's in the comics, even though there's this one character that they just showed in the trailer that is directly from the comics that I see the slow burn, and that's that guy they showed him, Topher, and they showed his eyes go gold or whatever. Like, there's,
Oh, no, I was just going to ask a question. How close to the comics is the first season?
Feels like a prequel, dog, because a lot of shit didn't happen in the comics.
So where we...
Though, so by issue number 3 or 4, the kids are on a run in the comics, dude.
So in terms of the show and the comics, would you say that where we begin in the comics, do we start sort of earlier in the show than we start in the comics?
Probably later, because like I'm saying, it's like watching Preacher season 1. Preacher season 1, that whole season is a prequel to the comic book of Preacher. And I didn't get that deep into Preacher season 2, and I think they're about to go to Preacher season 4. But more things I recognized from the comic book Preacher started showing up. Right. So it's the same with Runaways. Like, they sprinkle shit in season 1 from the comics, but a lot of it was their own creation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it, there's some shit that they came up with, and they would throw little hints or little things that are from the comic, but they really doing a lot of their own thing. And I'm seeing this even in this trailer for season 2, where like there's certain elements, that was from the comic, that was from the comic. Then the other shit, I'm like, damn, okay, I don't know what you're doing here, I don't know what you're doing there. Because once again, I think we spoke on it. There's a mole in the group, and that happens in the comics. And you already know who the mole is. I think we spoke about it before. Like,
I don't know if I know the mole is. I think I suspected it was because he was a villain in another comic.
That's the mole.
That is the
mole.
mole. Okay, fair enough.
But in the show, they're building it like it's someone else. Because even in the first season, they flipped it in a way, man. Like basically they make it seem like Caroline is the one hiding something, or like she's the one still in contact with the adults. Someone is still in contact with the adults,
right?
And that happens in the comic, and that's happening on the show. But I think they're going to go a different direction as to who it is on the show, unless it's just one huge con and it still wind up being your boy, which would be cool as fuck if they could write it right.
Right. I mean, I'd be interested to see that. I mean, I'm actually interested because. Funny thing, I still haven't finished that comic where he's the villain. I just sort of put it down and never picked it up again because I just got interested. Well, you unlocked the key to the kingdom, so I just said, "Fuck reading real things. I'm gonna read them all digitally."
But get into Runaways a comic. It's pretty interesting.
I would love to. Yeah, I wanna see because I know. I guess eventually he evolves into the character that I see in my comics.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of curious to see that evolution, that sort of, Walt Breaking Bad kind of thing.
If they do it on the show, it's going to be a really slow burn, though.
Yeah, you think so? I imagine so, yeah.
Because he's one of the main characters. And there's only 2 guys in the squad. So I don't see them making that. Then they whole squad just them 2 dudes.
Holy shit.
And when he turns, someone else.
Poor Alex. He's left with no one.
But when he turns, it's interesting. Like,
oh, really?
It just
okay. All right. Yeah. No, I'm
curious to see how this show goes.
I'm gonna look into that.
So moving on to some new shit, man. Cowboy Bebop is getting a live action. We were just talking about animes earlier, and they're getting a live action adaptation. And what's funny is a lot of these animes. I think we spoke about Avatar is about to get a live action adaptation. It's another anime beside that was also Attack on Titan is getting a live action adaptation, and they're talking about doing Castlevania as well. And I haven't seen that.
Who's I haven't seen that one either. Who's gonna is somebody behind these officially, or is it just in talks at the moment? Like who is it? Netflix doing most of these, or
Netflix is doing Avatar,
right? Oh God, okay.
Yeah. I don't know who's doing Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I don't know who's doing Cowboy Bebop, but all in all, I think it's Netflix. I think Netflix might be the ones doing it. Yep, Netflix is doing Cowboy Bebop. And dude, like Cowboy Bebop is a really cool series. And
what's it about?
They're intergalactic bounty hunters.
Okay.
And they,
and why is it called Cowboy Bebop?
Because that's what they call them, cowboys.
They call the
in
bounty
space,
hunters.
They call bounty hunters cowboys. In their world. And
Bebop is like
I forget
how they get down, how they get jiggy, how they move.
I honestly believe that it's a play on the amazing score, because this was an anime, but it had a lot of jazz in it.
Oh, okay.
A lot of different like jazz, like a lot of different music. What they say about it in this story? The original series is a jazz-inspired, genre-building story that follows a group of ragtag bounty hunters on the run from their past as they hunt down the solar system's most dangerous criminals. And like, it can be really fun. It can be really fun. Like I said, back in the day, they wanted Keanu Reeves to play the main character Spike, who kind of looks like fucking Keanu Reeves. But Keanu Reeves already tied up in the your shit.
What's that?
Keanu Reeves movies, man. They made a third one. No, nigga, the new one. Now, what I'm saying, John Wick.
Oh, yeah.
He's too caught up in the John Wick series, I'm guessing, to do this.
Oh shit, is he making a third? They're making a third one. Oh,
you didn't know that? Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Fucking right. Oh shit.
So they say it's gonna be a 10-episode series co-produced by Netflix and Tomorrow Studios. Now, that's one thing I will give them props on with this and Avatar. They know at least to make it a series, because their live-action Death Note movie should have been a series. You know what I mean? So we shall see.
In comparison, I think that only would have pissed you off more.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
You think
they had the time to develop each thing? You think that might have maybe fleshed some things out a little bit better? Or
I feel like
I don't know.
It would have been better as a series because they tried to cram too much shit into that movie as well as leave a shitload of things out. And again, people who know Death Note gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm saying even if you just made it a series of 10 or 12 episodes, you still wouldn't be able to get, because once again, the anime is like 40. But you would have been able to, like you said, develop the characters better and give us more to chew on than that bullshit that they spit out.
I would have took another movie just with a different lead.
But, well, and then that brings me back to this thing too. The lead, no matter what, fuck them. Yeah. Like, he's just woefully miscast. Yeah. So, you know, that's just a whole deal. But then the writing didn't help it. There's so much wrong with it. But we off Death Note. Right. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop. And I'm just really, really, really hoping they get it right because, like...
So you're looking forward to this one?
Dog, Spike is such a cool character, dog. Like, he one of those swaggy ass... Like, he's one of my favorite characters in anime just by himself. Just being, you know... He's just cool. You know what I mean? That's the best. He's just cool, son. So, yeah, I'm hoping that works. Dog, they said early reviews. What you about to say?
Oh no, I was reading that there. It said it's set in the backdrop of space in 2017.
Yeah, well, it came out like 97.
Oh yeah, okay, no, that's cool. That's dope.
Early 90s.
You know, it just tripped me out there. I'm sorry.
Because I laugh about that. What was I watching? Because it will fuck you on Back to the Future. Oh, the Jeffersons. All that shit. They thought that 2000 whatever would be.
Like flying cars.
Yeah, again, we here in past those years, dog. Yeah. Whenever you watch like an 80s time machine movie, a time travel film, they always go into a future that we've passed already. And we're looking like, nah.
Ain't happening.
You was wrong.
Sorry.
You was wrong. Sorry. But apparently, I was about to say Aquaman been getting some good early reviews.
That's good. That's only good news for me, really, because they already had my money.
Yeah,
it's just
it's not perfect, but most of the critics I've been reading have said they had fun with it. You know what I mean? They dug it.
I mean, let's just be honest. Let's just put all our cards on the table. Was anybody expecting a perfect movie? Like, nobody was expecting a perfect movie. If we walk out of it thinking, well, I didn't hate that. I mean, that's a win.
That is a win.
That's officially two thumbs
they're
up
not saying
in their
that.
book.
They're not even saying that. They're saying, I liked it.
Oh, okay. I'll take that, though. I'll take that.
I'll take it coming from what's been happening with DC. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm on board for this version of Aquaman, our bro Aquaman, Aqua bro. I'm down with it. So yeah, I'm always on board for this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see that's a good movie.
And since we're in DC, you clowned the last trailer for Gotham. Here's a new trailer for Gotham because I will be watching Gotham, guys. So you won't have to.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, just a teaser.
Something's out there. See, the shadow moved.
It's just a shadow, man.
No, something's out there.
Legend of the Dark Knight. Y'all are not really bringing Batman. That little boy can't be Batman.
That little boy will never be my Batman.
Let's see what they say. What they saying. In a tease for the 5th and final season of Gotham, the city has been declared a no man's land. That's a comic book storyline when this like tragic ass, I believe, earthquake or something hit Gotham and it was all fucked up. Set during the 87th day of martial law, 2 cops stand guard while one keeps seeing the shadows move in the distance. The other writes it off as a superstition, but it almost certainly means something bad is about to go down. It had already been confirmed the actor Shane West's character, Eduardo Durant, is actually none other than the backbreaking villain Bane, and in fact will end up inflicting his trademark injury on one of the characters in the series, which they're saying is going to be Alfred. Finally, it was confirmed that the series finale for the show will leap ahead 10 years into the future, featuring Bruce Wayne's final transformation into Batman.
Does that mean
it can't be the boy?
It mean it won't be the little boy.
It can't be the little boy.
So they're listening to us clearly.
But we're gonna get the little boy for the whole season until the series finale, though.
Shane West is in the show now.
Is that Punisher?
No, Shane West is fuck. How do I?
Oh no, his name. He was Shane on Walking Dead. I'm tripping.
Shane West.
John Bernthal. John Bernthal was Shane.
Shane West was in A Walk to Remember. I know that didn't help at all.
This guy.
That guy.
Oh, I know that. I know that face. I know that.
He was also in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
And you're gonna be Bane, but you're not.
No,
Bane.
He is like even if he put on weight, this motherfucker would be extremely like slim. So it's like I'm like, wait, Shane West. Are you sure?
So he's probably...
Is that a typo?
So...
Because...
but he's not our Bane. He's the Bane.
He sure the fuck is not.
I mean, no, I'm saying is like...
Oh, no, I mean, I know what you mean.
Yeah, this is a different guy. This is pre-Bane. Because I forget Bane's real name, but it's not Eduardo Duran's, I don't think.
Oh, God.
Is
that not his new... Because isn't he, like, Hispanic?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Bane has always been Hispanic.
Oh, he's always been Hispanic?
Look at the mask. Think about how the mask look. It's a luchador mask, man.
Oh, not... Well, see, I'm sorry. My impression of Bane is why would you shoot a man? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man. That it really is my Bane. Except for the cartoons now.
Yeah.
The cartoons embrace it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Thinking back on the cartoons when we were growing up, he always had that lucha ass mask, man.
No, you're right.
That boy's he's always been Hispanic.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm just so drinking from the Dark Knight Kool-Aid, dude, that guy doesn't exist anymore.
It wasn't too clear what nationality Tom Hardy was supposed to be any motherfucker.
Right, fair enough.
Honestly, I don't know what he was going for in that one.
I don't know either, but God, man.
Yeah, man.
It was still awesome.
Let me see if there's...
I'm going to read from these papers.
So here's the picture. I mean, I don't know what they did, but this is Shane West's Bane.
Okay. Oh, they put pads on him.
That's what it looks like. This looks awful. They padded him up.
Pads on him.
My God, that does not look good.
Shit.
It's going to be hilarious
He
watching
and Shazam should get into a slap boxing fight in a phone booth.
But at least Shazam is played for kicks, like, you know what I'm saying? He's serious.
Oh, man.
Well, I guess.
No, I don't know.
I guess.
Just divorce everything you know about Gotham and what is good and holy.
Whatever, dog.
Because it doesn't exist here.
Shouts out to Warner Brothers developing a Blue Beetle movie.
Ooh, that's gonna... Oh, you fuckers.
It's going to be the first Latino-led superhero movie.
Yup.
Because they're going with the second Blue Beetle, not the first one. I'm liking that.
Wait, what?
The first one? Ted Kord is a white boy. Billionaire like Bruce Wayne. You not on Arrow that hard. Mm-hmm. Where are you in Arrow?
Oh, I haven't gone back. I'm still in season 3 or 4.
Well, what season introduces Brandon Routh's character of the Blue Beetle, not Blue Beetle, of the Atom? You met Brandon Routh's character yet?
Yeah, I met him.
But you see his whole thing. He's billionaire. He's this and that. Essentially, that was supposed to be Ted Kord. That's to come even when you watch Arrow and Flash. Sometimes there's like stuff that say from Kord Industries because Ted Kord, like Bruce Wayne, like damn near all these other people, he's a billionaire and industrialist that be building shit. So that's basically what he was. Like, he was cool. But when he stopped being Blue Beetle and they gave it to Jaime Reyes, that's when he got cool. You know what I mean? That's the one we kind of know from Young Justice and shit.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad they're going with him. Because, that's a good look.
And he shows up in the... So just because I'm fucking so into Titans right now, I bought, on Black Friday, I bought the Teen Titans Judas contract.
Word. He's in that. I think I saw him. He's in that one.
You see that? Yeah, he is in that one. He's in that one. Damian is Robin.
That's when he first joins them, right?
No. So this is the second one. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one, he joins them, and he kind of gets into it with
all of
Blue Beetle. Yeah, he gets into it with all of them.
Yeah.
But with Blue Beetle kind of takes him the fuck out,
right.
And I forget who has to bring him back. Like he kind of kills him.
Damn.
And I think Starfire has to bring him back. But also too. In this one, Starfire and Nightwing are living together. They move in together.
Fucking.
Yeah, they are fucking.
Get that alien pussy.
Oh, dude.
Get that alien pussy.
Dicky
boy, my dicky boy.
Bro, no bullshit. So they're in a firefight. And they're ducked back. Nightwing and Starfire. And and Nightwing says, "Hey, I think it's time we showed him that move you showed me." And then Starfire starts blushing and she's like, Really, Dick? Well, with the team thing.
Yeah.
And Dick's like, no, not that move. The other move. And I'm just like, what the
alien,
fuck?
Man. She's
I'm like,
alien,
what the fuck? And they kind of play with that sort of, that thing or whatever. And
you get to really see how she's not the one on the show.
She's really not. Well, she's not. How can I say? She's innocent. I'm not going to, because she's not ditzy. She's not dumb in any stretch of the imagination or even slow.
Right.
She's just bouncy or just a little too bright, if you
Yeah.
will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's another moment where Starfire and Nightwing are kind of sparring for the group to kind of show them how to do some moves or whatever, and she kind of takes him down real quick, and whatchamacallit, somebody in the group says, Nightwing didn't last very long. And then she Starfire says, oh no, he's actually quite adequate when we hey.
all right. Yeah.
I was just there's just moments throughout, man. I really enjoyed it. Like it I don't know, man. Just this show is kind of like sparked my interest in
the Titans live action.
Yeah,
I mean,
man, a lot.
That's why I can't wait for Young Justice to drop. I'm gonna be so excited for that because that's essentially a Titan show, just in a different manner. I didn't finish when you walked in. You saw me watching. I didn't finish the most recent episode of Titans.
Oh, you haven't, dude?
I got exactly to where you saw, which is like maybe like I had like 10 or 15 minutes left in it.
Yeah, you were pretty close to the end there.
I wasn't like it was all right.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one as much.
Yeah, and I didn't get to the end, but
yeah.
I wasn't really that into it. I felt like Raven was acting all freaking like I was two minds about Raven. She was acting like a child, but she is a child.
Yeah.
As well as I see her getting darker because she has that sass, that sarcasm is coming more.
Did she always have that jacket?
I don't know.
Cause I'm like, I don't know why, and maybe it's because I just saw the cartoon or whatever, or maybe I just have it in my head. But I was like,
I mean, the hoodie. She always had the hoodie.
She always had the hoodie. I swear, dude, when she put that shit on this time, I was like, I saw Raven.
Yeah, she always had the hoodie.
She always had the hoodie. I was like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it took time for me to grow. Maybe I'm in a different place with the show.
And maybe she's just growing into the character. Because like
maybe,
I said, there's this one moment with Guard. It was in the car, and she said something real. I forgot what it was. She said something real slick to that nigga, and I was like, that was a Raven. Okay, I see you becoming. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she's gonna just go through a lot of shit, and it's gonna just make it even harder and darker. But
right.
I just I wasn't really that into this episode. I didn't really get that deep into this episode. I'll finish it. Like I'll just finish it. I'm just to keep it going. But I'm very curious to see what this next episode is looking like. That's introducing Wonder Woman's sidekick, Donna Troy.
This is like the end of the team? Technically, we were never really a team.
Oh, we were a team.
I'll see you all again sometime. I quit.
Oh, I've missed you, Boy Wonder.
You mind if I hang at your place a while?
Stay as long as you need. As long as you still got game. This alphabet has been lost for centuries.
Can you translate that?
It's definitely a mission statement for your friend who's referred to as Starfire. Her mission is to secure the Raven.
I think this next episode about to go.
All right. I don't like the fact that we're splitting the damn team up again.
Right, we're never gonna get a fucking team working.
You keep fucking leaving, Robin. Thanks. I'm sorry, Nightwing.
Whatever you're gonna become.
Yeah.
Donna Troy looks appealing. She looks intriguing. I'm curious to see where they go with this character. And they seem like they're gonna just be introducing all these possible Titans. Because Donna Troy is a Titan at one point. You know what I mean? And like they already introduced us Hawk and Dove earlier. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if by the end of this, you know what I mean? Because I would love this, but once again, it might be an issue if she has some sexual tension with Dick and he already dealing with Starfire. I don't know how they're gonna play it, but
you know what? They're getting together. At the end of the day, they'll be together.
I mean, they're the couple of the show,
right?
But
it's just, in my head now, so solidified. Yeah,
I just never thought that I just never thought of the idea of how much into because once again, Dick Grayson's the very first sidekick, which means he has all these relationships with all these other sidekicks. So I didn't think about how the fact of they might explore outside of the lead characters and see other sidekicks like Wonder Woman's first sidekick.
Yeah, but this is a fucking orgy. He's fucking all of them. I mean, like, goddamn.
Maybe he didn't fuck her. Maybe he used to fuck her. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past. I mean, Dick Grayson is a playboy. That's why I'm saying that I need my Dick Grayson to start smiling, son. He don't need to be Oliver Queen or Batman, son. He needs to be. I hope at some point he gets joy. You feel me? Because I mean, like, he's a charming guy, and this guy just seems so detached. He seems withered.
Agree with you there.
Not withered, but he seems weighted all the time. And
he's just like distant.
More and more, he just feels like
a fucking time.
Distant. That's the word. That's a good word for it. So And I'm not gonna lie, Titans with just 4 members just feels weird. Even y'all need to bring the 5th at some point. I know Cyborg's gonna make an appearance at some point, but once again, like I told you, Cyborg's gonna be a Doom Patrol character for whatever reason.
Is he gonna make an appearance?
Yeah, they say he's gonna make his first appearance on Titans at some point, and then he's gonna be mainly on Doom Patrol.
How many do we have? How many episodes in this season?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even looked.
I figured it was I know it was a small number. It wasn't
like
more than 12 or 13.
Probably not gonna be no more. You know they're gonna try to do that Netflix shit. It's probably not gonna be no more than 12 or 13 on this one. But I'm curious to see what else. So,
oh shit, 16? No, 19. Oh shit,
they're getting 19.
Oh, okay, I know. I thought it was like, damn. Okay, that's a lot.
I didn't know they was getting 19.
Yeah, that is a fucking lot.
Well, we both were off the mark. I thought I saw less unless they just announced these others. Whoa, I'm very curious. I could have sworn.
Fair enough. And we're only in 8.
Is this the same Titans? Yep, it's them. Yep, the Hulu version. Yep. Wow.
19.
And they going to 19. All right. That's
July.
Probably
what? Wait a minute. July 2012.
Yeah, I don't know. What's this? Y'all guys are wrong. You gotta be wrong. I don't know, man.
Something doesn't feel right about that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I gotta. I don't have nobody else's word to take for it. You know what I mean?
I don't remember.
Who else we gonna trust?
I feel like me and you saw the same thing where it seemed like it was like 12.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, it was like a good 10 or 12. It might have been even 10. Like I remember. Yeah, I remember it being less than that. I remember seeing 19. That's all that keeps coming up. What you got on IMDb?
Yeah, let's see what IMDb says. That's a hefty number, but you know what? Hey, there we go. Okay,
they're going to 19, dog.
They're going to 19. All right.
Wait, no, that's 8. No Hiller. That's 9. That's 10. That's 11. That's 12. Well, 12. IMDb has up to 12 for season 1. I'm believing IMDb.
Going with 12. Yeah.
And the 12th one is on December 28th. That sounds like it makes sense.
Sounds about right. Right after Christmas, boys.
Yeah. And they're on number 8. That's when Donna Troy comes, and that 9. Yeah, 12 makes more sense. Yeah, I believe in IMDb. They're doing 12, and they already have season 2 up to 12 as well. So yeah, man.
His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
I'm gonna call him Clay. So so we still got some time to see where these characters are going to end up.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that it's not looking like we're gonna get it this season, but damn, they're building towards next season. I feel like they're gonna take 2 seasons to build up to them fighting Raven's dad, huh? Because I highly doubt they're gonna bring her dad in on this first. Season.
Yeah, if they keep fucking breaking the team up, I kind of thought that was going to be the goal, what we're going to be building towards by the end of this one. And it really just didn't. It kind of I'm sorry, you didn't get to the end yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched the end, but I'm still on the level. I'm just on the tip of who they got to come together to fight something. And now their fight is against the people trying to take Raven. But they supposedly work for her father, who's the devil.
Yeah,
of the devil of DC for the most part.
So if they're the ones who are after her and they're our main baddies, and
that makes her dad the main baddie,
right?
But I highly doubt if we're gonna build in 4 episodes, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 episodes to a big prize fight with the devil.
Not a satisfying one.
You hear me? So that's why I'm feeling like that whole situation is going to become a thing in the second season. We're not going to see him yet. That'd be stupid writing. But I'm like, okay, so who by season end are we building a fight against? Is Raven going to go rogue because she get possessed and turn evil on accident? Is like they say, Donna Troy found out basically that Starfire, I guess they're gonna find out that she an alien. So is Starfire gonna start losing her shit? I just need to know who they're gonna team up to fight. And so far, I'm disappointed, and I hope in season. Now I'm saying I'm disappointed in the fact that we don't have a clear cut villain for the Titans to fight. So I'm really hoping that in season 2, they give them one of the a main nigga that they have a main group or a main whatever that they definitely is the enemy, and that's who we're building towards. Naturally, it should be Slade, but do y'all have the rights to use Slade? Because Slade is a character on Arrow. Slade was supposed to be in the DC movies at some point. Like, is Slade up for grabs or not? Because if Slade's not,
he showed up at the end of Justice League, right?
Yeah, but then that was in the Ben Affleck era. That's some other shit now. So yeah, so like that is the Titans, natural villain. Even Teen Titans Go use Slade. Slade. I love that little movie. Yeah,
Man, I almost bought that one too on a blind buy.
Slay.
I almost bought it. I think I just want to watch it once. I think that'll be enough for me.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. I'm on board with these Titans. I didn't really care for as Black Steven Spielberg, as I like to call him at work, old man that comes in all the time and asks about movies, goes through all of them and says, "Yeah, you know anything about this movie? Well, you know what? I bought this movie here. You know, I ain't care for that one. But what the internet say about this one? Well, sorry, you got to do is go to the web. Well, you know, I don't know how to work those computers and things. You think you can pull it up for me on your phone? All right. What does it say about this movie? Well, anyway, like as he would say, I don't care for this episode too much. I didn't care for this one too much.
Well,
hi, Marty.
Yeah, we don't gotta get into this episode. Just know you can check it if you want. I'm more interested in the next one. Have you been keeping up with any of the CW shows? Did you catch up? Did you catch up on Flash?
A little bit, yeah. I was kind of watching a little bit of it before I came over. What was happening? So, baby girl likes baby girls?
Yeah, she likes chicks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
They don't get, but they only get into that episode.
Good dick. All right.
Black Sands, Marty. Black Sands.
I know. I don't.
Did you look it up?
Because I was talking to a coworker.
Black Sands.
I was talking to a coworker, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to live in this little innocent phase.
Oh, that's what you want to do?
Yeah, I kind of want to live in this little innocent phase.
I was about to pull it up. I'll show you some.
Once we get to the end of the season, let's get to the
goddamn Nora Allen. I'll show you some Nora Allen, dog.
Once they send her back home, then I'll look it up. But I'm like, I kind of want to live in this innocent phase right now.
Naja, if you don't watch Black Sands, I don't either. I think it's called Black Sands. Is it called Black Sands?
Black Sails, I believe.
Black Sails, there we go. Naja, if you watch The Flash and you know who we talking about, Nora Allen, go find her in Black Sails. That
you know what? Fuck it, man. Now you got me. Now I'm like I'm second guessing myself. Come, let's pull it up.
What's her name in real life? It's like it's almost like Sarah. It's not Sarah Jessica Parker, but it's something very similar to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Shit, I don't even know.
Yeah, man, it's like Kennedy Parker something. Nora Allen, actress. And I don't like that word, but I'm gonna go with it for Jessica came out. Jessica Parker Kennedy. See what I'm saying?
Jessica Parker Kennedy.
Jessica Parker Kennedy. Black.
And only whatchamacallit comes up first though. That's
what, The Flash?
Yeah. Well, we put in her name first. I guess that's what happened.
Nigga, it sends you to Pornhub to even catch the motherfucking scenes.
This is crazy.
That's so crazy.
This is weird.
We're on Pornhub together, guys. I would ever go on a porn site with my nigga right next to me.
Yeah, and recording everybody.
Hey guys, we're on Pornhub together, guys.
Yeah, this is.
But where's your scene, man?
I don't see any Nora West going on.
It's coming.
No. Where's the Nora West? Holy crap.
That's her right there.
Holy crap.
That's her right there eating that pussy.
You know what, man? Oh crap.
Yeah, this is just one of those scenes. There's like buku scenes of her, like just.
Holy crap, that's Nora! She's not ready! She's not ready! She's not ready! Oh my god! I can't believe this. Oh my god, man.
Jessica Parker Kennedy, yeah, man.
You poor thing.
And what's trippy is that actress is freaking older than both Barry. The actress
Get the fuck out of here.
And
boy, Black. Boy,
damn, I forgot her name. What's
Black don't crack. Hey, you throw a little cream in it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's older than both her parents.
Both. Shit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
No, Iris, Barry and Iris, both those characters. Candace Patton and who plays Barry Allen?
Get the fuck out of here.
My nigga name. But
Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin. Yeah, she's older than both of them.
Oh, wow.
She plays his daughter very well. This is her having sex with women. You got my point. She get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
So
got it.
I feel like all of the DC shows kind of do little hints and winks at things. So I think they made that character lesbian just as a wink to who she was in the other show.
I thought so too.
You dig?
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
No, not at all.
You know, do y'all thing.
Yeah, chick was cute.
So you had that episode. So damn nigga, you're not up where I'm at on Flash. You're not on current Flash.
Last time, nah, because they haven't caught the Goo Goo Doll guy yet or whatever. I don't know what the fuck is this motherfuckers.
Yeah, I forgot the
like they haven't caught him yet.
Name.
Yeah, wherever I'm at, they haven't caught him yet. So it's like I'm in that episode.
I mean, the most,
and I had 2. They said in when you go to the queue or whatever, it said I had 2 episodes like waiting. So
yeah,
I'm 3 back.
The last couple episodes been pretty good, right? And now I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up, because you have to watch. This next trailer made me go, why is this next week? This next trailer gonna make you want to get caught up, and I'm about to make you mad.
Go ahead, man.
Flash,
do it.
Season 5, episode.
I dare you. I'll do it. Do it.
Go back to the past to defeat Zagata in the future.
If I do this, I'm going back to some crazy time. Sabotage, gone, zoom.
I knew it was this.
I knew we shouldn't have done this.
Things just got a lot more complicated.
I knew we shouldn't have done this.
Bitch, we getting Zoom. We getting Sabotage. We getting
crazy time.
the original Wells.
I knew it was this.
Who is this? He says to his daughter.
Who is this?
I knew we shouldn't have done this.
Things just got a lot more complicated.
Next episode gonna be crazy.
This is the one that's coming
week.
on.
This Tuesday.
This coming
Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're just gonna get me caught up to be like, oh man.
Yeah. And then after that we're going to Elseworlds. And that's what I'm amped for. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that made me. I saw that commercial. I was like, oh fuck, that means I gotta catch up on fucking Supergirl.
I'm not even planning on it. I'm just
you're not?
I'm just jumping in.
You just gonna jump in?
I'm just jumping in.
You know what? I did that last time anyway. You're right.
Do it.
Yeah.
Arrow's been great.
I didn't. It would have helped maybe a little bit, but it was fine. I caught up eventually, and it was just like, whatever.
Arrow's been great. My nigga out of jail. Finally.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, cool. That's
a long time to throw the main character in jail, because Barry was only in jail in like last season for like 3 episodes, maybe 4.
Man, it felt like a long fucking time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't feel like he did 8.
8 episodes?
Ollie just did 8 in jail as the main character of that show.
Nah.
That seems like a while, because usually they'll have a nigga. They did Flashpoint 1. So I feel like with the way things be going, Digger was only in jail like 2 episodes. Like they don't really keep people in those such predicaments for that long.
It definitely wasn't 8. You're right about that.
Yeah, like they gave Ollie a whole in jail storyline while keeping all the other characters relevant, man. And they still got the mystery of there's a new Green Arrow and none of them know who the fuck he is.
There's a new Green Arrow?
Mm-hmm. Because Ollie went to jail, so somebody else took up the Green Arrow, but nobody knows him. And he's just doing his own thing. So that's one of the mysteries of this season. As well as, by season 5, in the separate Arrow, they have all the flashbacks. Well, the flashbacks are over the 5 years that he was on the island. So after season 5, they don't do flashbacks anymore.
Right.
Then in season 6, they did no flashbacks. But now in season 7, now they do flash forwards. So there's this whole storyline in the future that they're showing us. And I have no clue how they're going to connect this future storyline to what's happening in the present. And yeah, they're doing some shit.
Does Diggle still have a son?
Yeah, but we don't see him.
We don't see him. Okay.
You hear me? But everybody doing their thing, dog. But I'm really appreciative that Arrow got his shit back together, because it had a moment.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I gotta make sure I set the DVR for the Arrow episode. So it's gonna be a complete sort of crossover thing this time, right? It's not gonna be like that time where it's a whole fucking episode of Supergirl, and then at the very end it turns into a crossover episode.
I mean, technically, they fixed that last year, because the year before they did that. Last year they gave us the most proper goddamn crossover. Everything built on each other. This year they said we're leaving Legends of Tomorrow out, so it's only
right.
It started on a Sunday.
Well, they had the wedding too to sort of
bring it all together.
Yeah.
But this time it's only Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
And it's trippy on Sunday, but I think Supergirl comes on Sundays now, right?
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, it's gonna be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's how they're gonna whoop it. I'm amped because I want to see how they do it. I want to see how they do the Elseworlds. They talking about bringing back multiple characters and shit, like different. Like they got a whole bunch of rumors going on about how they about to play the Elseworlds crossover. So I'm with it. I'm in.
Yeah, me too.
But a nigga that's not gonna be in that is who we about to get to and reviewing that Lightning section.
Yeah.
You feel me? Black Lightning. This one was called what? The Sanjay or something?
Yeah, the Sanjay.
One thing I will say that I'm liking. I'm having a very funny relationship with Black Lightning this season, where it's I'm not really that amped to sit down and watch it like I used to be, but when I'm watching it, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing.
You know, that's the perfect way to say it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we weren't reviewing it, it wouldn't be as destination for me. But I would still catch it. But, you know, like, I know now I got to watch it before we record.
I would have as many Black Lightning episodes to catch up on as Flash episodes.
I might have let them stack.
Yeah.
I might have let them stack.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the review of that.
Yeah. Because right now I've let Legends stack for like 2 or 3, and now I'm about to go back and just eat those bitches up.
Haven't even started, but yeah, I'm gonna eat them bad boys too.
So it's like, because I know, because when I finally cut it on, then I'm like, oh, here's my Black show. Because it never, like, that's what I love. Even when they're corny, shouts out to my nigga K-Jack. Even when they're corny with it, I'm never angry at its blackness. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I feel drenched in when I'm watching. So, you know. Wait, pause. We can't review that Lightning without getting to the big story, man.
The big story?
Oh my God. You've been unplugged?
Oh yeah, man. I live my life unplugged. What happened? Oh, what happened to Salim? What happened to him?
Read the headline.
Sued for domestic abuse. Copyright infringement by alleged
ex-lover.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, wait. Why? What? You fucking up, man. If this story's true, man, you're fucking up, dog. You gonna make me not have to
get to put you on a list, man.
Man, Black Lightning executive producer Salim Akhil has been accused of repeatedly non-consensual assault and battery by a woman who says she was the married man's lover for over a decade, as well as an extremely detailed and specific complaint for domestic violence and breach of contract filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on November 20th. Actor Amber Dixon Brenner is also suing Akhil and others for copyright infringement in federal court. These acts caused significant physical and emotional harm to the plaintiff and were abusive. Akhil intentionally or recklessly caused or attempted to cause bodily injury or placing plaintiff in reasonable apprehension of bodily injury, states the jury seeking filing. While lists a series of locations from Atlanta to Martha's Vineyard, LA Roosevelt Hotel and more, where the alleged extremely violent incidents occurred. The acts of defendant Akhil were undertaken and performed by defendant Akhil willfully, maliciously, and with an intent to oppress plaintiff and be reason thereof. Plaintiff is entitled to an award of punitive damages in an amount to be proven at trial. My nigga.
Okie dokie.
Bruh. And he's also the producer of that Love Is show that everybody tells me is amazing. So, I'm like, bruh.
Well, that's not cool.
Y'all motherfuckers be blowing it. Like, so many cats that you don't want to find out are trash be trash. And you be like, man. Or used to be trash. Because that was like, what, this here 10 years ago? I don't know. But either way it goes, I'm like, dude. And we about to sit up here and review your goddamn show.
Man, okay. Yeah, so this is all like news to me. This is terrible news.
Right.
Yeah. How to proceed?
Well, we're gonna review this episode.
Yeah, that's
because his wife also, like, they say he's a producer. Doesn't his wife also run this show as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's sort of like the official, like,
he's the EP. He's a showrunner.
Yeah, he's the
showrunner. Don't make me stop watching this show, bro.
I'm gonna look into that, definitely.
But
yeah,
as we get to this episode, I'm really digging the art. What's your initial reactions on this? How you felt about this episode?
This episode?
Yeah.
Initially, I was, like I said, at least like I was saying earlier, I am in a binge way of watching TV now. I'm not used to the week to week thing, and this show, it was a cool episode. Like, I dug it and everything, but it was one of those ones where I was kind of like, well, damn, having to wait a week to kind of get to the next thing, which is something where I really kind of want to see what happens now.
Right. Because it ended strong.
Yeah, it ended very strong.
That ending at all.
Me either. And I was on board for that. But basically, otherwise, I enjoyed it. It was a continuation, which we don't really get too many continued episodes like this.
That's that direct of a continuation.
Yeah.
Right?
And I like how they broke down the stories. Like the first one was about the Verte.
The Purdy.
The
Purdy. Y'all trying to say black people pretty.
Sorry,
We see
yeah.
black and all that.
Right.
Nice artwork at the top.
Yeah, most def.
But
I always dig that, man. That it very reminiscent of the comics.
The Sanjay is the name of this episode.
Of this one. Yeah, I like how they broke it down into two separate ones. Yeah. Oh, okay. Initially, or just overall, I felt like there wasn't a lot of danger. There weren't a lot of high stakes because, like, we're watching, like, we'll get to it, but there are moments where it's like, oh, I'm hurting you by doing this thing that is actually really helping.
We can jump right into that. That was the stupidest thing in the fucking world to me. So...
And then she says how I've admired you from afar. I know about your work and this and that. So you don't know anything about his abilities. That he basically, traffics in electricity, and you think it's ironic to electrocute him when he seems like he's out of juice. Oh yeah, white lady. That's a thinker. She's a smart one. She rode the long
bus to school. What's her name was?
School.
Looker, whatever?
Something like that.
But before we get into that part,
right, I'm sorry.
I just want to jump into when Black Lightning's looking for them and they get to this scene of the hanging black bodies. Like, I have such a weird relationship with this storyline, dog. It's very on the nose, but I'm not hating it. It's just weird. Like, because once again, the whole segregation situation, the whole racism thing, even when Jefferson, for some reason, his powers conks out, that shows us why he has a sidekick in the first place, because you old. When they capture him, when Sanjay captures his ass and they have that whole back and forth with the white lady, even that was so, like, on the nose about how some white people, some of those racist white people be talking about how come y'all get to say, I'm black and I'm proud, and we can't say I'm white and I'm proud. And I was like, yeah, it's cool to see you bring up this conversation. It's like, once again, it gets into the blackness of how seeing hanging black bodies affects Jefferson. How that's a conversation that you can't have on The Flash. They play with it a little bit when they kind of rag on Thanksgiving on the most recent episode that you haven't seen. But they got to make it a big joke when they're even talking about the shit with the colonizers. Versus on here, Jefferson is disgusted when he sees these hanging black bodies. And like even at the end of the episode, when they leave her to her fate, Jeff, like, you could tell, nigga, this bitch is racist. I don't give a fuck about her. That was the vibe I got off her.
These are those ones, this is one of those ones where it's like, nah, fuck her.
Fuck her.
Fuck her. That's her problem.
Right,
fuck
dog.
Her.
But
I
actually wrote the way. I just wish that, like, I see the writing of when she was captured by her Looker and her white Twilight vampires horde. How
fucking
they didn't want to necessarily
True Blood.
They didn't want to necessarily make Jefferson did not get into the arguments with her. He said his piece. She said her piece. She said his piece. Like. He didn't delve into the fact of, well, the reason we can say black power is because y'all try to diminish this motherfucker. Like, he didn't get into those details. And part of me was like, I understand why. But damn, I wish this conversation we could get into some of this if we're going to bring it up at all.
Which it could actually be a conversation instead of like just a moment.
But once again, this show got as much into it as they could get to in a goddamn CW show.
Yeah, most of that. Like the fact, bringing it up to a certain extent is somewhat of a victory, I'd say. They did what they could, and then also too, it probably also too wasn't you couldn't really have a conversation in that moment. You know what I'm saying? That was like the prequel to the torture.
But I just couldn't understand why she thought torturing him with electricity was the move. His name is Black Lightning.
I don't understand how you.
His name is Black Lightning. It's in his name.
How can you be a fan though? How can you admire him and follow his work and not know that this motherfucker traffics in goddamn electricity?
Maybe she thought it was a suit. That's what he said. She thought it was a suit. She was just convinced it was a suit. You just gotta leave it to that dumbass that dumb shit that is a suit.
I took your suit, so now you do be. It's ironic that I'm going to kill
the whole time I'm like, dude, you're juicing this nigga up. We just watched your girl give him a boost at the end of in last season. We see electricity boost him.
Right,
so
and I'm just like,
that took all attention away watching that shit.
Yeah, that's what just like there wasn't a lot of stakes here, but you know,
there were stakes, but not for Black Lightning. All the stakes in this episode went to Khalil.
Yeah,
he was always in danger.
And that was kind of our B story, really, right? And then it sort of at the end sort of turns into the main focus.
The babies, I guess, but once again, like we didn't really ever think that something would happen to the babies, huh?
No, I didn't ever really think the babies were in danger. No.
It was mainly Khalil because I was like, are they gonna kill? I really felt, wait, are they gonna kill him in this episode? Because they could, if they wanted to go that route, they really could on some shock shit.
Nah, I didn't. Maybe. I felt like what I thought was gonna happen was like Tobias was gonna have some sort of button that he could push that would paralyze him again, that would turn his shit off. Yeah. Like that's what I thought it was, but
which might still happen.
Which could still happen, but it seemed like when he was standing in front of you and ran the other way was clearly not getting in your fucking car. When you told him very clearly to get the fuck in the car, and he ran the other way. That would have been the moment to pull out the phone, pull up that app, and be like, boom, bitch, now you can't run. But instead he makes a phone call and sends some goons out to get him instead. So, which we find out is, I imagine he doesn't have that sort of control over it. Or maybe that's something they'll write into it later on. I don't know
how they're gonna play it.
But it seems as though it's a tracker instead of a control switch.
But the tracker, I think, was on his phone.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think he turned off his phone.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well,
maybe I could be wrong. I
don't know really either. Sort of what happens,
but there, that story was more interesting to me than the main plots, the A story. This watching, Khalil trying to do better, him admitting to his mistakes. That's one thing I will give that character. He is not running away from he's not strict in his responsibilities. He know he made fucked up choices. He's not blaming anyone. He's like, I made some fucked up choices. Yo, this is where I'm at. Thank you for riding with me, Jim, for a real chick. But he like, dude, like, I'm done. Even when he rolled up on Cole and Powell Reverend, Cole pulled out that piece. Cole pulled out that piece.
Like, you took me off my feet last time, young man. I can't let that happen again.
I'm good.
Yeah, only a fool would not be packing in a moment like this. But thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And he was really about shooting him until he had to make it clear of, I'm not trying to kill you.
It was pretty well. Yeah, he did come down with the gun, but he did not change his tone. He's like, well, you know what? I don't want to shoot you anymore, but let me tell you about yourself, you scary bitch.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It was like, damn, he still kind of going at his neck. I mean, shit, damn, Rev. Remember, he took off your feet last time. Now calm down. Well, so you can see yourself out.
But that's what killed me in this episode, bro. When he's on the run, you can handle those goons. You literally have poison going through your veins. You really have super strength. You really can jump high.
Yeah, you can take them out. Like, why are you running?
2, when he was hiding from them niggas when he was on the run because he didn't kill the Reverend and Tobias was about to be after him.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding behind garbage cans when you can jump really high? My ass would have been at the top of that building looking down from the very jump. Why are you running around here? Because then you didn't get it when Jennifer came to save you. So I was like, what the fuck?
I'm just like, you are a super being. You're a superhero now, man. Like, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. You're something. Super, you're soup.
Right.
You're meta. Like, you're meta. So, like, you're not really taking advantage of this. You are running like a fucking human being. You're not, like, you're not on that level no more, man. It's like use this shit to your advantage. Like, where's your head right now? You know, like, I know you're scared out of your mind, but dude,
scared out of my mind, I'm doing everything I can.
I'm like, yeah, dude, you can, like, use this shit, man. Use it.
I wasn't feeling that, dog. It blew me. I'm like, nah.
No, it raised a couple questions. Just like,
I kept on saying jump.
He loses a couple intelligence.
Jump somewhere. I didn't see you jump on this motherfucker's rooftop, dog. Girl, dude, if you don't jump, and he jumped when she came.
Like, why you not?
You still got. You can still raise niggas by their necks.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of disappointed, man. I kind of feel like.
They all loud and shit talking, and no, it was the worst acting ever. Yeah, Tobias want to make sure that he killed him himself and he'll kill us. I'm like, oh,
what does it say? Where's he at?
It was bad, y'all. It was bad.
You know, they weren't there for very long.
They weren't. They were there to be goons. I feel like they were like the homies of the director or producer or something. They're like, let me give you some shine, homie. Cause
don't do that.
That's how I felt,
don't make
dog.
me do this.
That's how I
don't make me do this.
Right.
You know, let me think of a nicer joke.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. Fuck, bro. They blew me. You hear me? But that whole segment was saved by the chemistry that Jennifer and Khalil have. They have some nice chemistry. They have some good scenes together.
Yeah, their
that
chemistry.
Old ass 27-year-old man.
I'm like, yeah, that. Yeah, nigga, you look 30, but
we make me believe
y'all work though together. Y'all work. You look 30, but y'all work.
And then the fact that they built to them leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that whole...
I did not see that coming, but then it kind of made sense in a way.
It did. It was... It did. I mean, they had a couple dope scenes. I just thought it was kind of funny, strange even, that he calls her, like, as he's on the run, hiding behind garbage cans. You know what I mean?
I don't, only because what they already built.
Okay.
It was best friends from jump.
They were.
His name comes up in the first episode. She told her sister that she was going to be by Khalil.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And
she was sneak. Yeah.
He can't go to his mama because he don't want to get his mama fucked up. Tobias don't know about his relationship with Jen. So it makes sense to me, like, that's probably the only person he could call. He can't even call his niggas if he had any. They'll never show him kicking it with no niggas, but he can't really hit up nobody. He was last seen shooting up their school. He's a terrorist. Like, I can see why. And Jen is the only one answering his calls. Because remember, for the longest, nobody was answering them. Then Jen decided to give him time of day again. So I can see why he hitting her up.
And she went hard for him, too, right before that.
That great scene where she's like, I got you.
Yeah.
She let him know.
Yeah. So, okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
And she probably about to cut his dreads. So that's cool, too. You saw that trailer in the next episode, he ain't gonna have no dreads no more. I'm more than sure the health department is like, we tired of putting these fake ass dreads on your head.
Oh, thank God. He's like, he probably begged the writers, like, please.
I mean, they had to establish him as Painkiller in the comics. Painkiller got dreads. And now I guess he ain't gonna be Painkiller no more. It's like, look, y'all got y'all Painkiller in season 1.
Yeah.
That makes it easy on everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna evolve the look of Painkiller.
Right.
If you don't mind. We gave it to you for a season. Just
let that boy not have to sit in his goddamn hair and makeup chair and get these goddamn dreads every goddamn day.
Right.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. But that was basically the Jennifer story with Khalil, man. Like, I don't know what's about to happen. I know in the trailer they get found, of course, because you can't have them to buy it. Like, you got a new lady henchman in the trailer, so
yeah, I did see that. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm in a binge mood, man, because I saw that trailer and I was like, shit, I want to see that episode.
That's what I said about Flash.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. Have to show me that. Like,
goddamn.
Yeah. I'm a binge person, man. But yeah, it really had me interested to see where it's gonna go there. And the cool thing about her revealing. And that's something I guess like
that tripped me out too.
So are we just kind of talking about whatever we want to talk about now? We're not like going in any specific order.
I mean, nah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I like the moment that she sort of reveals the.
We're gonna just go by characters right now. We're in Jennifer and Khalil. So,
okay. Yeah. So when Jennifer and Khalil are, I guess, hiding out upstairs in this abandoned whatever the fuck.
And you know that bitch stank.
You know that bitch stink. You know it smells, reeks of
y'all
piss.
children having romantic moments. You know that bitch stink.
Yeah, you know it smells like piss in here. But he's like, I can't see anything. And she like, makes a light bulb with her hand. And it's like, oh, you do have some sort of control over your power. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can manipulate it and control it to a certain extent. Like,
at the top of the episode when she was with Maxine, she was saying how comfortable she is there now, remember?
Right, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like, I don't know. I guess it's because, like, you never hit there hasn't been what's the word? A whole reconciliation of the fact that she's gotten better.
And
you know what I mean?
Part of the reason why she was fucking up too, we learned was because of her unresolved issues with Khalil. So since her and Khalil are getting better, it makes sense that she's getting more control of her powers. And that was some deep shit.
It's emotional.
And yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. That's what Maxine Shaw Turner Law was telling her. So, straight up and down. Single.
In the 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girl. You get up, work, you get up.
That's right.
Whatever this life gets.
I don't know the rest, my nigga. I'm just saying, you can't. It's
anyway,
you cannot sing Living Single without us singing Living Single.
Can't do it.
But
sorry, gotta try.
But then we find out she's more powerful than them all.
Oh, I messed up too, y'all. Listen.
That's gonna make sense too. Like, I mean, that man's gonna be trippy too. I'm thinking like she, like nigga, Maxine told the parents when they was looking. Oh, and Pete, Lynn, accent cracked.
Lynn accent cracked. When?
Her British accent cracked.
And what's in the scene when she's confronting attorney at law?
Yep. When she's like, stop saying an oracle. Stop talking to me like an oracle. It's right there.
Stop talking to me like an oracle.
To my kids. So tell me, where the hell is my daughter?
Where the hell is my daughter?
I can't tell you that. Can't or won't?
I can't violate the trust of those who confide in me, or my work will be rendered useless.
Listen, I may not have powers like the rest of my family, but trust and believe you do not want to get on my bad side, especially when it comes to my kids. So tell me, where the hell is my daughter?
I don't know. Exactly.
What do you mean, exactly? Stop talking like a damn oracle and speak plain English.
Yeah. It kind of, it's, it didn't break, but
like
damn it, that was a chip.
Like an article.
Like you heard, like it was a couple of chips in the ice. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody fell through.
Exactly. Stop talking like a damn oracle and speak plain English.
Nigga, that baby almost fell through the ice. I mean, it didn't break, baby, but by God damn it, you cracked the fuck out of that ice, baby. Woo! Woo! Nigga, somebody breathe in the wrong direction. That baby is gonna drown.
Oh, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I laughed. I was like, oh, I can't wait to bring this up.
Holy shit.
I can't wait to bring this
That
up.
was a good catch, my nigga. I will give you that. I did not.
Fine as hell.
My bad. What you saying?
I don't even remember, man. You done blew my mind.
I'm sorry, dog. We give her because she's come on. And this is all in good fun because she kills the accent. It's flawless.
She's amazing.
So just to hear that, it stood out because she's usually so flawless. I was like, wait, what the fuck? What was that? What was that, Lynn?
Say that one more time. Wait, run that back one more time. The article.
I'm talking to you like a damn article.
Bad side, especially when it comes to my kids. So tell me, where the hell is my daughter?
I don't know. Exactly.
What do you mean, exactly? Stop talking like a damn oracle and speak plain English.
She went Irish for
It was Irish.
Like an oracle. I don't know. Want something to drink. I know. Sorry, that was shit. That was bad. We're gonna get somebody's email. That was bad right there.
Oh my god. But like, yeah, apparently Jennifer's the Phoenix, man. Nigga said she gonna be that bitch. Y'all better stop pushing that girl away. And then the very next scene she gone.
Oh wow, yeah, that whole moment, right? Yeah, the whole. Another thing I dug. So the thing that I really dug was the whole him putting together. So basically. Jennifer reveals to Khalil that she has her power. She, creates the light. They get to talking, what have you, whatnot. And Khalil sort of stumbles upon the question, why? I mean, are your parents like super? And I'm like, God damn it, baby, your poker face fucking sucks. And she just gives it away with her face.
But she
recovers
that shit. I'm about to say.
She recovers very well, yes. Right. She recovers very well, yes. But if not for the recovery, she did a terrible job of concealing their identity. But yeah. That whole moment, that whole thing where I'm like, well, how much does she trust him? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you trust him that much, darling, to kind of let him walk away thinking that, because as soon as he starts going down that path, he's going to know who everybody is. And is that what we're doing with this show? And it was kind of like, well, because if you're going to do this, we're going to have to do that at some point. At some point, he's going to find out.
Khalil just dumb, yo.
I mean, yeah. Because he's probably going to see it before he figures it out.
The moment I would have seen Jennifer spark some electricity from her fingers And then remember, she just quoted her paw to him when they was chilling. And I thought about her paw and his height and his build. I'd be like, yo, Daddy Black Lightning. Out of dog, like I don't give a fuck what the writing want me to believe, dog. There's no way that your paw can be looking the way your paw look. How big and how tall and how wide he is and how you felt a certain way when I killed Black Lightning. And then you tell me, nah, dog, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. It's kind of hard for me to swallow that pill that he does not put that together in that moment, if not quick as fuck. And when the family come to rescue her, if he don't put it together then when he see this dark-skinned ass, pretty ass, fine ass Thunder and tall ass Black Lightning, the same complexions as her sister and her father, I mean, my nigga, so I understand you can't see his face, but you can see his build. Fuck, man.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking exactly, is that if we don't go into the next episode, or at least I guess the next couple episodes with him just sort of figuring this shit out, because eventually they're going to catch up to him, and if he can't put it together then at that point, it's just, well, this wasn't meant for you.
This was not meant for you, bro.
You gonna have to, yeah, it's not for you.
No, can't do it. Can't do it.
You are no longer painkiller. Your pain killing abilities have been revoked.
You can't,
but
no more of that for you.
But so I mean, it's something I imagine we're building to. So we'll see how they execute. But it's gotta happen soon. We've got to pull the trigger on this.
And it's unfortunate because I don't want him knowing the identities. But what else can you do?
Yeah, and so basically this whole what is it? I guess. Black Lightning kidnapping by the Sanjay, which kind of
with the babies?
With the babies. So I mean, to talk about that, really, I mean, we kind of we leave. We start off, and actually that starts our show off because we continue on.
After he gets tortured with his own superpowers, quote unquote tortured, he gets out. He gets the dark skinned baby, or he gets the black baby. Because the white babies with the mother, with Lynn and Thunder.
And we get the one appearance of Henderson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that was pretty cool.
To play sort of babysitter.
But I laughed at the fact of, does nobody see Black Lightning coming to this man front door? Really?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Front door, Jeff?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Front door, Jeff?
No back door, no nothing, huh?
He ain't got no, I know he got a yard.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that man ain't got no yard. You can fly.
Clearly he has no yard.
You can fly anywhere and you don't land in the backyard, homie?
Yeah.
This man didn't yell your name in the street. Jefferson!
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Hen.
Y'all
already neighbors.
I mean, shit.
You guys are neighbors.
The nigga is in costume, nigga. You yell out Black Lightning.
Right.
Don't yell out
Especially in the neighborhood that y'all both live in.
I mean, goddamn. It's really, dude, like, honestly, the whole town, they're all idiots. I mean, like, let's just be real. No, come on. Come on, dude.
Nope.
Dude.
Is this it? Nope. Is this it?
Nope. The whole.
That's the case with Metropolis are idiots too.
They are. Well, no, that's not. No. That's not fair, though. That's not fair.
I feel like DC especially, you have to always have a certain veil of, stupidity for all these characters, dog. So I can't say the town because a lot of them probably never even been that close to Black Lightning, and you know what I mean, Jeff, and you know what I mean.
I get that. I feel like though, kids, this guy here has been telling you to get your ass to class.
Fine.
Since you were 12 years old.
He has a different stature as Jefferson.
And now here he is.
They don't talk to him.
In a fucking costume.
They don't see that. They
don't?
Dude,
you wouldn't?
Dude, at the top of our podcast.
Oh, right.
I
That's
always
why we can't see his
said
face, right?
I was pissed the fuck off because they don't even delve more into that whole concept of why you can't see his real face with a naked eye, but to us it just looks like a mask.
Right.
Y'all, but the mere fact, I gotta give the fact that you gave us that's your answer.
You wrote it in there, yeah.
Because you could have not have written it in, and that would have been more frustrating.
Yeah.
So the fact that you wrote that in,
would have really
anything dealing with seeing his face, I just accept and go with. Okay, we just can't see your face.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. Okay.
But when we get closer into the crew, that's when I get kind of annoyed. Like I'm like, Henderson, that's your best friend, and you have active conversations with both of them, and you're a detective. I'm glad you figured it out. You know what I mean, Khalil. Your girlfriend got goddamn electricity powers, and her dad is 6'8" or some shit, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't put together, you're stupid. You're too close to this. You feel me?
Okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it depends on the character, dog. If you're that close to BL, dog, I'm like, wait, no, dog, you got it, because the bias, it just depends on the person, son. But but I will say, man, shouts out. They make Thunder look like a badass every fucking episode when it's time for a fight scene. Big up to Anissa for selling the shit that she does, but super big up to whoever her stunt double is, because that motherfucker kicks ass.
Well, if I may,
the flips, the kicks, oh my god, that's a black woman. So that black woman, whoever's playing Anissa's stunt double, thank you.
Well, okay, if I may, yeah. I think they've done a great job with her with her development. You know what I'm saying? Like I do feel like it was a natural sort of development from learning the superhero sort of like, I don't know, procedure to sort of spot on execution,
right?
And that's how it is now, because like she basically was kind of handling. Now, granted, she did need a little help.
But
at the very end,
after she got jumped,
right? Yes, exactly.
She kicked all their ass by there herself.
Right.
Then she whooped the looker's ass.
Yeah.
And then it just all vampire twilighted her ass. And then all I think Jeff did was provide the assistance.
Right. He did.
Even she was the one that I thought Looker was murked. Even she was the one that threw Looker on the goddamn pipe. So
I was like, are we not gonna acknowledge that
bro,
she just killed this motherfucker? That's
why I was there with it.
I was like, this is her first kill, right? I wanted to ask you. I was like, did I forget a kill? Because they're treating this like this is just a regular Tuesday.
This is the point where when we're having a twin Marty moment. Because I'm telling you, my nigga, I had the exact same thoughts. I mean, the exact same thoughts. I thought to myself, why are they so chill about this merc? Is this her first merc? Did I miss that we just cool with mercs on here? Like,
yeah.
I went back in my Rolodex. Like, who have they merc? Because for the most part, like, niggas don't get. They have not been actively killing them. Yeah. So and they was just chilling and talking about it. So then later in the scene, when you can hear the sound effects of her. But I'm like, how did y'all know she wasn't merc when the whole metal rod went through the back of her to the front of her?
And then all of the spells and stuff that she had on everybody went away. It's like, this kind of feels like death. So
confusion.
This is how we
confusion.
This is how we ball.
Because confusion. But I guess I just went with it. But
this is how we do it.
I still just enjoy Thunder kicking ass. I'm glad that they make it. And one thing I will say is they
built up tension with her a lot.
They wrote into her character. It was trippy how Looker grabbed her by her throat so she couldn't catch her breath. So she was about to be fucked.
Yeah.
But I was saying that they wrote earlier into it that she's always working out because Jennifer clowns her about it.
Yeah.
So the fact that she has gotten better at not even just the breathing, just in general. They've already showed us like once or twice that she's going to work out. Or we know established from jump that she go to the junkyard and practice. So the fact that even her fighting and stuff has gotten better makes sense because we've already established that she's that type of person that she's always training.
Yeah, and Phil and I get the impression that she's trained with Jefferson, at some point.
Gamby.
Yeah, and Gamby. Yeah.
Because he got keeping it straight too, and on her own because she's an initiative taking motherfucker.
Yeah.
So like I like the way that worked out. There was this one scene that I thought was absolutely beautiful, and that's when they showed up with the kids to the grandpa, and because there was no words. There was a whole scene with no words. It started with old girl daddy who's deaf, and the mom apparently was murdered because for the longest they really left that shit up in the air. Like, what the fuck happened to these people?
I felt like something got cut, or I feel like we missing a scene.
Right.
I don't feel like they wanted to just have them show up there abruptly like
random.
that. Yeah. And to kill her off screen like that's a I don't know. I feel weird about saying his name now.
This is a dumb place to hide. On the screen, Khalil is just hiding behind his trash can.
That's what I told you, dog. He's like, I'm going to move this can to hide behind these transparent stairs. And then to make a phone call when I should be fucking silent.
Right.
That is ridiculous.
That's what text message is for. He's having a long conversation. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was I talking about? His stupidity is killing me. Where I don't even remember what I was talking about.
We talking about the how they just she must have cut a scene out. With
Oh
with
yeah,
the mother dying.
She's
something.
She's a regular. Well, you know her from Girlfriends.
Yeah, they watched Girlfriends on this episode.
Yeah. How much more meta can you get? It's like, okay, guys, we get it. We get it. It's like, yeah, okay, all right, fine. But also too, that brings up what's her name?
Grace.
Now, I don't know.
Says. That's man. She got like
she's very gorgeous. Yeah.
So it's like she got hotter from first season to second season. I thought she was like
she does appear more attractive.
Dude,
to me
what happened?
For some reason, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I'm very much more into it.
She was always
at least
pretty.
I see it now.
Yeah, she was pretty, but I wasn't like into her.
Yeah,
she was hot.
Always attractive. Yeah, always
she
attractive.
Looks good. Something different with the hair or something. She looks good.
I got it. See, now you make me want to go back and just watch.
Grace.
Because I got to just go back and pinpoint what it is now. I can't quite put my finger on it. But yeah, anyway,
amazing.
Yeah,
right now.
So agreed. In unison, baby.
Yeah.
Oh God, man! Just tell us what the fuck is going on with her, man.
Yeah. They're not explaining anything because I thought for sure Alyssa was gonna find out then.
I thought they were broken up. I thought they didn't they leave things like sort of bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It just was Grace basically saying you got to prove to me that you can be better in a way. So I guess we're supposed to assume that she's been doing this proving. No, once again, I'm with you. Like in the writing, you leaving us this a lot to assume, and you could have showed us another moment with them two before we get to them just chilling like everything good. Because now we're moving to Grace, obviously, fucked up in the head because whatever's happening with her body and her powers and shit. And you can't elongate that for too long. Like, the third time's a charm. Next time that she hulks out, you got to give us more of an explanation than this. I got to see that shit.
Yeah, something, man. I need to... It's a point now where it's just like, it's too much of a tease.
Yeah, And
you're just going to bring her back just to tease us?
I don't see that.
Like, that's the whole purpose of her being there?
I don't know how many episodes they get this season. But I will say, but back to that moment, man. So like, even though like I said, I feel like they left out something because the mom down off screen is weird. Them disappearing for a minute. I thought there's gonna be some like random side storyline with her and the Looker. I thought them and the Looker decided to work something out, like or something.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, he the head of the blacks and she the head of the whites. So maybe on some underlying shit that they really conspiring with each other to keep shit segregated. You know what I mean? I had that thought. I was like, why? How did they just disappear? And then they brought up, did you find the parents? No, their body, they're just gone. But we got the baby. It just seems suspicious.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I couldn't quite. The only thing I can just say is it just feels like, just something either didn't get shot or got cut for time. I imagine,
But I thought it was a beautiful scene where when like they got the babies, the daughter of course is afraid to go see her daddy because daddy don't fuck with white people and she got these two babies.
Right.
And Nissa give her that old school ass motherfucking Jefferson words of wisdom.
She ain't got no baby daddy no more because the black they both dead. Everybody dead.
Right, nigga. And so the moment that she stepped out the car, no words were spoken.
Right.
She got out the car. She did the sign language to her dad.
Yeah.
The dad did the sign language back that her mom was dead. She cried. You know what I mean? She broke down crying. Yeah. He helped her up or whatever. Then they came with the babies. Then her pa accepted the babies. It was a beautiful scene with no words. I was very impressed by that. And that's just the main thing I just thought to myself when the scene was over. I'm like, dude, I'm very impressed by how y'all did this.
I appreciated more hearing you describe it back to me. Because I saw all those things, but in terms of how I felt about it, it was, I just was sitting there like, did we miss something? Like, I couldn't get over the fact that it felt like we were missing a scene. Like, I just couldn't take myself out of that. Just feeling like, oh shit, man. God damn it, WB, you couldn't give him 2 more goddamn minutes.
Yeah.
But but listen to acknowledging everything you've just said, I agree. It was a beautifully shot scene, and basically a silent portion. So yeah, definitely. It just and also kind of just made me mad too because I do enjoy that actress. Actually, like I said, she's a regular for them. Girlfriends and stuff. So I just, I don't know. I didn't like that.
Because they didn't have to.
Yeah, they didn't have to.
But I understand why they did that, because now girl's the new matriarch because her mother's dead. So I feel like that death does compel the dad to be more accepting. So you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, writers.
True.
It was one of those moments where, and like you could have killed the dad, but then we wouldn't have the fire as silent scene.
Yeah, true. It's almost like they did it just for that to begin with, just so he could be the only one that you'd have to communicate with, but you have to do it silently.
Right.
But yeah, no, I definitely I dig
and
it.
If you
now.
just lose your wife,
I appreciate it more.
Right, if you just lose your wife and you can't be estranged with your daughter who looks just like her, like that can't rock.
That wouldn't have been what she would have wanted. And
Right.
it's definitely.
So, I see y'all.
Yeah.
I see y'all. I
too.
see you guys,
Yeah.
Black Lightning, you feel me?
I feel you.
Once again, it's like one of those things where the show does a lot good, but you know it's not perfect.
It's not perfect, but it's like it's also too, man. I don't blame the show for
me. I'm sorry. That's what I want to say.
Oh, what?
It's not. Let me switch that. It's not perfect, but it does a lot good. Those are two different statements. That's true, though, right? Like those hit very differently.
No, that's true. Okay, I'll give you that.
It's not perfect, but it does a lot good because, I said,
it does do a lot good.
You know, some people think like how he was coming at Luke Cage is not their cup of tea. My dude KJ all the time like I can't fuck with it, but I'm like, dude, I don't expect perfection, son. I'm watching a CW TV show, a superhero show, bro. I'm as long as it keeps my attention and I'm enjoying it in the moment, I'm happy to go get with it. And I am never going to root against anything being black on a CW. Period.
Yeah, I don't know. I dig him, even in all his quotey corniness. I rock with him.
Now, my nigga, the C plot was Jefferson found out that Gamby's still alive. Mm-hmm. Now, as much as you and Jessica like to rag on Gamby,
and it's all my fault I don't have my partner here, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I was I like this scene, man.
Dude.
I really like this scene, dude.
Yes.
You dug it too?
Yes,
okay,
that's what
cool.
I'm saying. As much as y'all rag on Gabby, son.
As much as I rag on him.
You can't rag in this scene, dog. That was a real like surrogate son-father moment. Two men just acknowledging love for each other and shit. It just, when they embraced, and Gabby started crying and Jefferson crying, I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, because it's so interesting when you do a lot of the work in your head. It's like, you got to understand what he understands when he does this and he does that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when he picks up that drone or whatever, and he sees that chip, he realizes in that moment, first, Gabby's alive.
Right.
Second, Gamby had somebody's back. Had our back here.
Even when he's supposed to not be
Even when
here
he's not supposed to be
dead,
here. And
he
dead.
still has our back.
He's
like,
still
what the
looking
fuck?
out for us. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So he goes back to him and he gives him that chip back. So handing him that chip back says all of that shit without it being said. Right. And it's like, the shit that is said is so potent and powerful, nigga. Yeah. Like, nigga, but all this time you don't know, you are my motherfucking
he
family,
said,
nigga.
Repeat it. The setup Gamby, as always, I was just trying to protect you and your family.
I was just trying to protect you and your family.
You and your family.
Your family.
And then that's when he hit him with that line of, you don't get it? You are my family.
Yep.
Embrace.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Definitely.
Good job, guys.
Definitely good job,
guys. That was good. Like
super
good job,
excited.
guys. Because as much as we can poke into the holes of some of this shit, you got some amazing actors that have amazing chemistry with one another that keeps it going. That keeps up the believability. That keeps up the attention. I gotta thankfully say as well, this was a superhero episode more so than some of the previous episodes, which have been more of the family drama. Like, we got to get our action. We got to get Jefferson, being it just felt like reading a comic book again.
Do you feel like, so for me, I feel like the stakes for Anissa when she's fighting, like it sort of build up to the point where, like, she's sort of never really in danger.
No, she's in danger this episode when they jumped ass
for
and
like
looked
a second.
But
for like a second.
But they have to expose the fact that her weakness is she has to hold her breath to not be harmed.
Yeah, I agree.
She can kick ass still.
But it's like it's either I don't know, man. I feel like there isn't enough escalation there, but then again, I don't know. That's just it's very nitpicky. That's very.
But this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen.
Okay, go ahead.
This I'm gonna start with this. Much like I said, I'm never gonna hate on no black shit on CW. I'm never gonna hate on no super black woman on any TV show. So if they want to make that bitch OP, You know what I'm saying? They want to make her too powerful.
She will never be touched.
I still want to bring...
She is the female Steven Seagal.
Nigga, I don't care, nigga. I still want to bring Jill Scott back. For more than one reason.
Oh, shit. I wanted to bring up shit. She's back in my world. I don't care which... She's on this show.
I'm never going to hate on a super black woman. But the other side of it is like what I said for Sam and Dean earlier in Supernatural. Which is they're establishing her power. So when she run up against that really bad motherfucker, then we're going to be like, oh, amp for that prize fight. Because we watched her get better and better. We even watched Jefferson go down without her having his back and vice versa. So I really feel like we're going to be building to this moment of, you know
what? She did better than him, actually, because they took him the fuck out.
But so happy with his powers, man.
True.
But she's proven to be more agile than him. Like, she's doing her thing.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing.
She's substantial. Like, just basic, she's substantial on her own. Yeah. You know,
But that's the thing. Also in the comics, dog, Thunder be doing her own thing. She don't be under, like, her part like that.
Did I ask you that question? I don't know. I'm sorry. I was a little gone. Did I ask you the question about what Grace's powers are in the comics?
It was like some super strength type shit. Like, yeah, that's why, like, whatever the fuck's going on with her skin, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was just curious if there was any hint to it in the comics, because I like that. It's intriguing only because I just have no clue what it is. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what they're building to from what I've seen with her skin. Grace Choi, let's look her up, man. Because that's what the net is for.
That's what it's for.
Her character, she's an outsider's character. Her powers, superhero America. The character is created blah blah blah. Da da da. It's young age America using the power. Superhuman strength. That's it. Superhuman strength, healing, and enhanced durability. That's all I know her to be. That's why when I'm seeing all this weird shit happening with her skin, I feel like they about to do some flip.
She still has the tattoos though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah,
that's pretty much the episode, man. I think we covered everything. Honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, yeah.
I dug it.
We got through it.
I dug it even through its, like I said, I think that's what I was trying to say. I dug it even though through my picks and my problems, even the plot holes and such. I still dug it. There's no perfect thing, but I'm still a fan of Black Lightning. I'm still a fan, and I'm curious to see they're looking like they're gonna have a wedge between the father and the daughter in the next episode.
Yeah. It seems like that comes to a head. Well, they did have some issues that, while it seems like they had put it to the side for the sake of the mission, that they didn't really go back and address, I thought.
Because is she living with Grace now, you think? Because remember, she moved out because he whipped that over in my roof shit. Because like you said, they put that at the side.
Yeah, but I kind of thought she was staying at Gamby's spot.
She did. She was.
I feel like she might. I feel like that might be her.
She at
her place still.
And
yeah.
Gamby's on hiding, so that gives her that. So that gives her that space
to be her own space. Yeah. And
wait, we forget this.
What?
Jefferson gave her his paw spot.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did happen.
That's what she
did say that. Yeah, he did say
he gave her her granddaddy spot.
Yeah, when he said him and Lynn were thinking that it'd be better if she had her own space over there. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yep.
Anyway,
So now Black Lightning.
We're back.
You feel me?
Yeah, Black Lightning's back.
Yeah, so I think that's all we need to cover on the Reviewing That Show, yo, dog. I enjoyed the episode. To everybody that's still listening, man. I mean, not still listening. Well, they're still listening. But everybody that's still watching Black Lightning, tell us how y'all feeling about where this season's going and where do you see the story going? Because I would not ever have seen a Sanjay side story ever coming. And once again, I'm not sure if they're doing 13 or 22 this season, but we're getting back to the main, Tobias being the main threat. And I told you at audition for Black Lightning, right? Oh yeah, we did have a discussion, and one of our friends are coming back. So I'm gonna be very curious.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What happens when that happens? So yeah, man, because that's what I'm waiting for. Because I feel like we need more villains.
And you feel like we need more villains?
Well,
we have a dope one. Why
we have Tobias?
Yeah,
but who's under Tobias? Because we had Tobias, Cyanide, and Painkiller Squad. They were at the ASA with that dick face ass nigga Issues. You know what I mean? But right now it's like we just have Tobias, and that's why I'm happy our partner coming back. But he's kind of more anti-hero than villain, so he's not really villain, but it's still another story. I guess Bill Duke character always gonna be there to do something of issue, but I don't know. And I'm wondering who is this new woman that Tobias then recruited to do his dirty work since Painkiller punked out for him.
She seems like she seems to be a bit more efficient.
Right.
Than Lady Useless.
Yeah. Well, we gotta see if she kills anyone.
True.
Because you get Lady Useless gets up a lot of shots and then get nobody.
We got to keep in mind though that Tobias also missed the shot. Or was it Lady Useless who missed the shot?
That was Lady Useless.
That was Lady Useless?
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck
Every shot she takes, she missed. Stupid ass.
That one that took out though, that paralyzed Khalil. That was Lady Useless.
Yeah,
it was,
and that was meant for motherfucking Black Lightning.
Right.
And that's another reason why I was like, this bitch, man, you had the nigga right in your scope. What the fuck? She can't hit
he
nothing.
wasn't even pissed about that.
That's his little. That was people. And plus, somebody got anyway. But as reviewing that show, y'all, hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com. As always, the motto is if you recommend it, we're forced to review it. So if you want us to, if there's something that you be wondering about, that you be watching, that you think that you want to hear our takes on.
If you want to look out for your boys, Street Kings.
And we will review it. We will talk about it in depth and give our our full blown attention to it. This that actor guy, Mr. Bats. Hit us up at FlyWithBats@gmail if you want to talk to the Fly with Bats crew. We have an email. Thank you, email. We're gonna read that on air on our next episode. Fun times. For now, man, find me on your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. Out, you ain't gonna find me. If we're reviewing that episode right now, I'm out.
It's your favorite host, Marty, here. You can find me at lowrainpictures.com. Also, you can check out this show that I do called Your30 with Marty and the Arrogant Observer on iTunes.
Where y'all been?
And some stuff. We've been... Whoo! We couldn't get together, man. We could not get together for 2 weeks, but we got together. We were able to get together yesterday, so
we will have one tomorrow. Today because I don't have a phone. So I was like, man, I'm about to clean up. I feel like throwing the podcast on. I haven't heard Your30 in a minute.
Be like, hey, this some old shit.
That's exactly right. All right, wait. I already heard this one. What the fuck's happening? What the fuck's happening? I'm gonna ask Marty about that shit.
Yeah, nah, man. We couldn't get our schedules together. And then I was gonna do something solo because I was gonna review Creed 2.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. I saw it, and it was one of those things where I was so mixed on it, dude.
So I gotta go catch it then.
Yeah, you gotta catch it.
So we can talk about that shit.
Yeah, dude, because... Can I say just a little bit?
No, we ain't got time. We really out.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, never mind.
No, we're going to talk that Creed 2 shit.
We're going to talk that Creed 2 shit? Cool, great. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. I don't even know where I was going with that. But, yeah, we got together. There will be a show up tomorrow, so check us out. We back in the saddle. I was gonna do something solo, but then I just kind of I don't know why I talked myself out of it. But I don't know. Maybe I thought we might do it here. I don't know.
I mean, Creed. Yeah. Next up, when I get to the movies, when I get this paycheck, I want to see Creed and I want to see Widows. So that's like the next two films.
I was about to go see Widows and somebody told me don't.
I'm gonna watch it anyway. I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. That's basically what I do all the time, though. It's like, but I'm one of those people. I'm terrible. I'm this old in life, and I thought I would have grown out of this by now. I thought maturity would have kicked in, and it's like, man, you're above this sort of thing. But it's like if somebody says, "Oh, this movie is awful," don't go see it.
That makes you want to go see it. Yeah. Don't push the red button.
Oh, I gotta push the red button. I'm that Dennis the Menace motherfucker. I got to push the button. But yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, where I have to. And it was so much worse when I had to pay for each one. But now that with this A-list thing, it's kind of like, well, I'm kind of cheating myself if I don't do it.
Right.
So yeah, that's on my list. And Widows and what was the other movie? I can't remember. Damn it.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I was supposed to take my niece to see that last night, but it wound up the showing was gonna let us out too late, and apparently she has a bedtime, and it's like
apparently.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a bedtime when I bought the tickets. I was like, well, shit, somebody should have said something. Anyway, but
Uncle Marty.
Guess we gotta pop some popcorn here because I did promise you popcorn, didn't I? Damn it, sorry about that. Whoops, thought they were gonna make it for us. Anyway, but yeah, damn, what is the other movie? Fuck, it's not the Fantastic Beast.
No interest.
It's really no interest. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Only thing on my horizon is Creed, which I heard mixed reviews about. Widows, which I heard mixed reviews about. Aquaman, which is all the way at the end of December. Green Book, you should see that.
Green Book, I want to see Green Book's on the list as well. It's gonna come up as soon as I pull this up. It's just gonna bother me if I don't figure it out. But anyway, yeah, check me out. We'll be up tomorrow on the website, and this movie that I just can't get out of my head is called...
Oh, super dope. That Jordan Peele's Candyman film, they got green lit. And he's going to be producing Candyman. And it's a black female director who's going to be directing it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Who, do we know who?
I forgot her name. Let me look her up right quick. But
yeah.
I was like, yeah, Jordan Peele, use your name to put other motherfuckers on. And you put a whole black female director, and that's some cool shit. Her name is Nia DaCosta.
Nia DaCosta.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dope. Okay. She, yeah, what else has she done?
Who do you think would be a cool Candyman? Because I think Tony Todd is too old.
Damn, I don't know what that other movie was. Yeah, it's not coming up now, at least. I think, is he too old? I haven't seen Tony Todd recently. Is he too old? He doesn't go. Okay, he's hanging up.
He looks old.
If I had anybody, if I could have anybody do it.
I've got two in particular I think could kill it.
Who's that? Who you thinking?
Sterling K. Brown. And
yeah, but that's
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah. You know, wow. That's why you my nigga. He is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Ever since, like, my first time really acknowledging this guy. He's up.
I really fuck
Four
with him.
Brothers.
You fuck with Four Brothers first? I first fucked with him on the Space Show when he was a bad guy, but he was on the movie. Serenity.
Yep.
That's what I first.
That was like the second thing. Yeah. And those things, ironically enough, that came out like right before Four Brothers.
He was gangster in that movie.
He was Victor Sweet.
Yeah.
Out of town shooters.
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, he was decent.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, he was. I did not know that nigga was British. Blew my mind when I heard the nigga talk in real life.
Right.
Oh, shit. But yeah.
I'm going to my third tier choice.
Okay.
Who I think this is left, but once I say it, I think it's all going to make sense. Bushmaster.
That's the way to go.
He would kill Candyman.
He would kill it.
He would
kill it indeed.
Bushmaster for Candyman.
There's nobody else. Yeah, there's nobody else. I was playing with the like well, I don't know. Damn, I don't know.
Nah, I
feel like my idea.
Put it on my Facebook. Bushmaster for Candyman. What's his actor's name? I got his name that quick.
Me too.
What's my dog name? I meant to commit his
Mustafa.
Oh yeah, Mustafa Shakir.
Yeah,
that's his name.
All right.
Mustafa Shakir for Candyman. Yep. So there we go. That's what it need to be. So yeah, we gonna get out your hair.
Yeah,
you got a nice bloated episode, and I'm not cutting this one in half. So if you have a long
What happened? What happened? What? Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that is not right. But we saw this coming, dude. I know. They gave you something really great before they left.
So for anybody, I'm going to most likely bring this up on FlyWithBats too. And we're probably going to talk about this even more the next episode of Reviewing Dat. But as we're signing out, we cannot ignore this bullshit.
Indeed.
They have canceled Daredevil on Netflix.
And at its peak.
They canceled it at its peak.
All right, I guess it's
what a way to go out.
Oh, that is the perfect way to go out, but fuck you for that.
Oh my God.
No, it's like you couldn't have
given us one more season just
they could have, but you know what's gonna, so everybody else is basically, aren't they shooting fucking season 2 of
Punisher? They are.
Yeah. So That's clearly getting canceled. I mean, let's not play games.
So
Jessica Jones is gone.
So they better just all be going on Marvel streaming service, even though they try to act like
happen.
That's what needs to happen. Marvel's Daredevil will now return for a fourth season on Netflix. We're tremendously proud of the show's last and final season. Although it's painful for the fans, we feel it best to close this chapter on a high note. We're thankful to showrunners Eric Olsen, the show's writers. While the series has ended, the 3 existing seasons will remain on the service for years to come, while the Daredevil character will live on in future projects from Marvel. Yeah. Y'all just getting all y'all shit off Netflix.
Yeah, we taking this shit. This is our shit. Man.
Yeah, I'm glad that they said that the character will live on. But, yeah, y'all, what a way to leave the show this week. Catch y'all on next episode.
Yeah.
Fuck us.
High notes. You're welcome. I'm so glad that we could be a part of this for you. Have joy. Tip your waitress. And good night.
Do